Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Astrid and thank you so much for joining me and watching my video and letting me get these beautiful messages out to you guys at this time. And this is a timeless reading too, I have to point out, so whenever it finds you, whether it's a year, 2, 3, whatever years from now, that's okay, because the messages will reach you when you are meant to see them. So I've got, as you can see, 3 piles to choose from, and today's question that I am asking the universe is, what's your soul's purpose, or what is your soul trying to tell you right now? What do you need to know? Now, the fact that you are here, obviously you are starting to question why you've been put on this earth, maybe, like what's your mission, what's the reasoning like behind you being, basically. You might have also been going through some sort of an spiritual awakening as well. I know that's what drew me back into all of this and opening myself back up so I can channel these readings to get out to you guys. So yeah, wherever you are, whatever the purpose is behind you finding this video, I am so grateful that you are here and that I can read these messages to you. Thank you so much. But yes, like I said, 3 piles. So pile number 1 is a beautiful green heart goldstone. Now you can't really see it, but it's got beautiful flecks. If anyone who is watching this is familiar with the Goldstone family of crystals, they always have those beautiful flecks in them, and it's just, it's so shimmery and sparkly and mystical. I love it. But this is the green one. So the green one is abundance, wealth, pretty sure manifestation is thrown in there too. Basically, this is going to help you manifest that wealth, whether it be pentacle wealth, you know, building up your financial stability, or whatever it is you're trying to do. This one will help you along that way. It is green, so usually green associates with that sort of abundance, so yeah, it's usually money. But that's pile 1, and this is your overall soul message underneath. And then pile 2, you have this beautiful chunk of polished down rose quartz. I actually got this gifted to me on my birthday last year. It was so beautiful, and I just love just holding it like this. You know, it fits perfectly right, like in the palm of your hands. And I just love it, and you can feel that warmth and unconditional love just radiate through you, and hopefully outwards, so that everyone around you gets that feeling as well. But pile 2, this is your stone, and these are your messages underneath, your overall messages to tie in the whole reading. And we got pile 3 with the beautiful, I'm gonna try and get him in front. He's so cute. He's a green Adventurine. Now I can't remember what the Adventurine actually does, but he's a little dragon, you know, and he's kneeling down. I'm picturing him in a forest because he's green, you know, he's like a nature sort of dragon. I picture him in a forest, a dense forest, you know, full of magic and fairies, and mushrooms everywhere, like fairy rings everywhere, and yeah, like a lot of woodland animals around him. But yeah, I picture him just sitting there, maybe near a babbling brook with his book, reading up and getting that beautiful knowledge that he needs. He could also just be reading like a general book about adventures. Maybe he's reading about pirates. I always like to like put a little story behind all of my things. But yeah, so he's number 3, pile 3, and of course these are your overall messages underneath him. So I'm gonna leave that there for you guys to just mull over. I'm just gonna straighten up the heart. You can't really see it's a heart. I'm sorry, the angle that I have is not great, but it's gonna let you have a moment, use your intuition. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that is okay as well, because you can have multiple messages throughout the whole of these readings. So yeah, you're not You don't have to commit to just one. Like with life, you don't have to commit to just one. I'm not talking about like, you know, love. I mean, if you go the way, you know, I'm just gonna stop. And I'm just gonna let you guys choose. Okay, so I'm going to take these guys away very gently. I'm going to sit them off to the side here. And I'm going to start with pile 1. Now, I'm going to reveal these at the end of the reading, so I'm going to sit them off to the side just there, hopefully out of the way of everything else. Same with the little heart Goldstone. I'm going to sit him over there as well. Okay, so let's get into your reading. I have tarot, which I'm going to start off with, and then I have some oracles just to tie it all in and get some extra messages and support for you guys at this time, because anyone that is going through a journey, whether it is a journey from like a Dark Night of the Soul sort of journey, working on yourself, getting more stable and grounded and working on your triggers or your patterns, or whether it's just you generally just wanting a little bit of help and guidance from, you know, from the universe or from anyone that you can sort of resonate with. Again, I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you guys letting me be the one to bring you these messages that you need at this point in time. So yeah, like just take what resonates. Just sit down, relax, have a coffee maybe, or tea. Oh, a tower coming out as your first card. That's okay. That's a good thing. 2 of Cups in reverse. Okay, there's a breakup. That's a tower, you know, coming in, disrupting everything, divine timing, something crashing down. And then having it right in the 2 of Cups reverse. You've had your heart broken, and it's been a massive break and a massive wake-up call too, is what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing right now too. Oh, but you've got the 8 of Pentacles upright. I like that card. And you've got the 8 of Cups upright too next to that. That is beautiful as well. Okay, so it might hurt right here, but you're working on it. You're getting through it. You know, time heals everything. And also, if you have got something, because like with the 8 of Pentacles, working to achieve something, you know, she's kind of got boss, I can't really see it, I'll show it. She's got boss girl vibes. You know, she's sitting at her workstation, at her desk. She's got the cycles of the moon up above her. You know, she's got all of her projects and all of her accomplishments out in front of her, right? Things that she's already done, and then also things that she's trying to do as well and bring to life. And she's got that little candle in her hand because she's still burning bright and she's still got things to achieve and to work on. And then she's also got the candle over here that has gone out. So that's that past stuff that she has done. So like I said, she's got the stuff that she's done and then the stuff that she's working on. And that is beautiful. And obviously the energy that's coming out of both of this, it's like fire and like water. That's how I see it. So again, the fact that you've got that and you've got the 8 of Cups, which is letting go, walking away. As you can see, she's got a cup that's sort of sinking down already, you know, and it's taken away. It's already been let go. Still a little bit showing, but you know, healing is a progress. You know, it's progressional. It's not supposed to happen like that. I'm trying to click. And also she just put a brand new thing in the water, burning it away, letting it go there and walking away from it to a brighter future, like a brighter situation. You know, she's walking towards that beautiful light, that radiance, and she's letting go of whatever she doesn't need. And the fact that you guys have that after these two cards here, right? You've got the Tower moment that came out first. Something coming in, something breaking down, okay? As you can see, that is an aggressive card. You know, you got the lightning coming in. You've got the tiny little squirrel right there, you know, and it's his home. It's like the stability, like it's a foundation. It's being ripped apart and it's like disappearing, kind of like Thanos, you know, clicking his glove, like clicking his glove, snapping his fingers with the glove, and he's taking everyone away, and they're all disappearing into dust, out of existence. So something has come in, it has shattered your world, it has taken things away from you, you know, it has taken your stability away from you. And you got the Ace of Cups, in reverse. You know, upright is the beautiful card of, you know, love, warmth, leading from your heart, healing your heart, reactivating it. You know, that's how I see it. She's holding it right there, and she's got that flow coming into it, you know, that emotions coming in or coming out. It can go either way. It flows either way. But she's got it, and it's radiating. It's got that glow because it's healed. It's done its work, and she's able to let it open up again and feel again. But you guys have it in the reverse with the Towers. So, yeah, like I said, a breakup. I'm feeling that you guys have gone through this breakdown in this relationship, and that is why you've got everything else that's following it with letting things go and building things back up and recognizing that you've got so much that you've done, but then you've also got so much to look forward to and keep doing, and burning that candle at both ends. And then also just recognizing that it is a cycle, it is a journey. You go from one, you start at one and you go all the way to the end, and then you recycle it back through. That is what we do. That is what life is. And you got the energy, that beautiful energy, that spark of fire for passion and creativity coming in. And then you've got that blue sort of like I said, water sort of cascading out, you know, and it's that beautiful flow, because you need that fire to activate everything, but you need that water to sort of fizzle and douse it out and let it all just flow back into one. And I love that. And she's sitting there very calm. She's got her back to us. Okay, she's not ready to reveal everything she's working on right now. But this is you working on building yourself back up after this Tower moment that hit you. You know, you're trying to build yourself back to this stable person, and again, you are working on it because you're letting things go. You've already done work. You've already let things go. This here, like I said, is one that's sinking in. You know, that energy, that intention that you put into it is coming out. And you got this brand new one. You got this brand new one that you've lit, that you're starting to heal from. You're starting to recognize the patterns. You're starting to maybe heal that self-sabotage, because maybe that's what happened. Maybe it was a mixture of sabotage on your end, but also on the other person's end. Or it could have also been third party as well. I'm not saying like third parties in like someone came in and, you know, took this person away from you. It could have been friends and family just saying things as well. I know that I've had that where, you know, you've got too many people sort of giving their opinion to a relationship that you're in, and they really don't need to. Like, I don't like that. Like, if you ask for their help or guidance, then I guess that's okay, but you don't really have to listen to it. And a lot of the times when you are in the sense right here, see, like I said, she's got her back towards her. So you're learning that after this breakdown, if it was to do with the fact that you were asking a lot of people what you should do, or whether this person is right for you, or whatever the case might have been. You're working out that it's okay to not reveal all of that, and to not ask even like your closest friends and family, you know, your besties, whoever it is that you really do sort of look up to and, you know, admire and appreciate what they say and like their input in your life, like the ones that really do hold that little bit of a power over you, and you're basically recognizing that, you know what, I'm okay, like I'm able to work this out myself, I'm able to go through everything, I'm able to, you know, just sit here and figure out what it is I really want to do, what it is I want to bring in, and who I am. And again, you don't have to show all of your cards, you don't have to show everything or talk about everything with these people, even if they are your closest friends. You can shield yourself, because when you're manifesting, the perfect thing is to not really reveal everything you're working on, because then again, like, you've got those people's fear and doubt coming in, weighing on your mental state. So when you're trying to build something, whether it is you starting up a business, whether it is you just manifesting wealth and abundance, sometimes a lot of people will put their input in, and they might not mean it, or they might not even realize they're doing it, and it might just come across as them sort of saying that, oh, you know, why would you want to do that, sort of thing, like, that's not going to pan out, oh, that's going to be so, like, such a long journey or hard work, are you really wanting to, like, put that time and effort and money and commit to that? And a lot of the times, you know, it will make it so that you stop, and you'll start to think, oh, maybe I can't do this, you know. But the thing is, how are you going to know unless you try? How are you going to know what you're capable of accomplishing in life, in general, in anything that you are trying to do, like getting out of your comfort zone, for example, and trying something new? How are you going to know, right, if you can do that, or if that that course, that direction that you're going in is going to pan out if you don't give it a try? And if you do sort of give it a try and it doesn't work out, then that's okay as well, because you know, because you've done it and you've tried to accomplish it, you know that either the way that you're going is not the right direction, and maybe just take a different route to try and get to where you're trying to get, if that makes sense. Or just, you know, try something completely different, you know. Again, you've got this beautiful, fiery energy of creation up here above you, backed by the cycles of the moon. The moon is very powerful, okay? And each cycle, waning, waxing, it's all, and full, and, you know, new, like, it's all, yes, okay, it's repetitive, but each cycle represents something different. It's like a different level, you know, a different stage. And that is what you're at. You're in, like, different stages of your life, different stages of this creation, this thing that you're trying to get up off the ground. Whether that is just literally you trying to create a more stable you after this breakdown, after this hurt. Because again, you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, okay? So right now, you're feeling very hurt, and you're feeling very vulnerable and possibly alone. And you've got to remember that you are not alone. Even if you do not have anyone around you that you can talk to, you are not alone. The universe is always here. The angels, everything that's around you, your spirit guides, they're always there. They're always there to help you, okay? And just remember, this here, yes, it hurts. It frickin' hurts. You know, you're mending your center, your core. Your heart is you. That's where your soul is. That's where it radiates from. You're healing that right now. But you're moving on and you're doing beautiful work as well. And I just realized that they're both 8s. Oh my gosh, sorry. Sometimes I forget. So ace is new beginning. Obviously that's in reverse. So you need to spark that new beginning after the tower moment, which is number 16. So 6 plus 1 is 7. But yeah, basically the 2 8s here in those 2 things, Pentacles is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So stability, you know, security, you're building that up, and you've got that 8 as that infinity, that continuation, and again you've got the moon cycles as that continuation as well. But then you've also got the 8 of Cups. So Cups is water, it's your emotions, okay? This is you literally building, like it's an infinite road. It comes back around. So again, you need to continue working. You can't just work on it and then say, oh, I'm healed, I'm done. You need to have that continuation, and it's right there with those 2 8s. So that is good. Oh my god, and 8 plus 8 is 16, which literally brings us back to the very first one, which is the tower. So again, it's a cycle. It goes back around. I'm going to see if there's any other cards that want to come out for you guys. I mean, that's pretty beautiful. Let's see. Oh, you got the Empress. Oh, that's Divine Feminine. And the Empress has the moon. Oh my gosh. Did not expect it to zoom that far in. Are you going to zoom back out? Because I need you to zoom back out. Come on. Oh, okay. We're going to work with the limited space. It's okay. The universe needed you to emphasize on the Empress, because the Empress is a beautiful card. Okay, Divine Feminine. Okay. This is you getting back into that beautiful, grounded, nurturing, mothering side. You are basically coming back into your power. You've got the moon, see, and the moon is connecting all to her. Like, she's basically got the whole world within her. She's birthing this new whole world, you know. And again, she's got the water coming in with this little like school of fish that have, you know, coming in on her shoulders there. So, and she's also got, again, she's got the earth element, with not only the earth being in her womb right now and her giving birth to it, but she's got twigs and things in her hair, and even around her wrist she's got the bracelet of like twigs and stuff. So she's got all that energy, right? Everything is in her, and everything is within you, and you have everything you need right now to come to your Divine Empress power. Okay, she's also number 3, and yeah, anytime the Empress comes out, especially upright, that is you standing in your power. That is you basically saying, yes, this has happened, I've worked through it, I'm moving on, I am now grounded, centered, birthing a new beginning within myself. You know, I'm nurturing myself, I'm mothering myself, I'm telling myself that it is okay. You can show all that emotions, you can open up within yourself. You are opening up within yourself, and that is beautiful, especially after all of this heavy energy from the beginning. I'm just gonna get another card just to tie it in, and I will get some clarifiers from my other. Ooh, that was you, wasn't it? Haha, yes, Page of Swords. Okay, so now the mental side comes into it. You've dealt with the emotions, and now you've got that mental side coming into it. And again, that is beautiful. Okay, because like what happens, this is the progression, right? So what happens after you deal with the emotional side of a breakdown or a breakup, and you've been hit so hard and vulnerable, and you're open vulnerably, like you've been hit and tore down. Once you get the emotional side back, that's when that mental side comes in, right? And you're starting to heal that mindset. You're starting to generate that strong, stable mind that you need to move on, to heal your heart, to lead from your heart, to make it so that you do stay in this Empress power, you know, and that whenever this comes back around and someone else comes in and hurts you, and you've got to build yourself up again to this Empress, you're going to be able to work through this quicker, and it's going to be a lot easier, and you will get there. Now, you've got as like the ending of this whole journey that you're on, you've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but the Nine of Pentacles is, well, in upright, as you can see. It's all happy. She's plucking those things that she manifested, possibly the things that you manifested. I'm trying to get it because the camera doesn't zoom out. Possibly the things that you manifested right here that you worked on, but it's in reverse, so it hasn't come up yet. You are in your power, or you're going to be getting into your power once you work on these things. But are you serious? Stop moving. But yeah, basically it's just saying that, yeah, you're in your power, but at the moment this is not like everything that you have been sprouting, everything that you've been trying to bring up is not ready in the physical material world, like in the 3D. So you are still working towards that, but that's okay, because this will be upright soon, okay? Because after that, it's the only reverse card other than the Ace of Cups, so that's good, and they're actually all in line too. But you've got the King of Swords after that in the upright, and then you're ending with the Page of Swords, which is really, really good, okay? So these two cards, great cards. The Page of Swords, especially at the end, after everything else that you've gone through on this journey, it's those bright new ideas. It's study. You're learning, you're evolving, you're getting that inner wisdom that you need. You're probably working on a new skill too, whether that be the skill of making sure that when this happens, you know how to really work on yourself, and you know how to get yourself back to the steady, stable mindset. Because I see the King of Swords and the Queen, I see them both as, you know, very stable within their mind. They've worked on all their triggers. They've worked on building this beautiful mindset up, you know. And as you can see, they've actually got two swords. So he's got one behind him, right? And it still has a connection because it's got a crow for messages coming in. I can't remember what dragonflies mean. I know that butterflies like transformation and stuff like that. You've also got what looks like a bat, or, you know, well, it's like a bat. It's more like a bat. I was going to say dragon, but no. It's definitely, I'm thinking a bat. Just flying off into you know, into the horizon, into the Alps, because he's got mountains. He's on top of his mountain too. And he's also got the owl, so that wisdom that you have gained, right, throughout healing yourself, coming into your power. You've got all of that still around you. You've got the past traumas and hurts still there, but they're behind you. And you're sitting fairly grounded and peaceful, you know, and you've got that one sword just for when you need it, just for when you need to defend yourself again, okay? You've got it at the ready. But this is good. This is you sitting there being stable, especially after the Empress as well. So yes, okay, the Nine of Pentacles is upside down. So what you're creating isn't quite ready to come out yet. You're not seeing, you know, that beautiful birth come in yet. Whatever you're birthing up in that Eight of Pentacles that we saw up here, you know, but that's okay, because you have got that mental clarity and stability that you have built up. Anything that comes in, any tower that tries to come in, to bring your center down, to hit you at your center, at your core, that is not going to hit you anymore. Okay, this pain, this hurt, you're learning from it, you're growing, you're evolving, and you are getting more beautiful and stable within yourself, and that is a great way to end all of this. Okay, and then again, what happens after we're stable and we're feeling great again? We're going out and we're learning, and you got birds in here as well, because again, swords. You're learning and you're gaining that wisdom, and as you can see, she is walking on her sword, like she's balancing. So that is that beautiful balance that you have brought in. Head, heart, all the chakras, all the way down to the root. You are balanced, you are centered, you are beautiful, and that is a really great way to tie in this whole heaviness from up the top. I'm trying to like get the camera to like, I don't know, just zoom out. Like, come on, I don't even know how to like, yeah, that did nothing. That's okay. We'll work with what we got, okay? But no, that is beautiful, and I really do hope that that resonated and helped. Yeah, just remember that heartache, you're healing from it, and just remember what you're capable of achieving and what you're capable of letting go of and moving on from. I'm just going to see if there is any clarifiers, but it does feel like it's pretty open shut sort of case. Whoop. Sovereignty. The Empress coming out with the Empress. Okay, so again, that is that beautiful balance, because the Emperor and Empress together, because you got divine feminine, you got divine masculine, okay? And then in this card, it's actually the cat that is the Emperor. So that's like really cute. But no, this is beautiful. So you are balancing out your masculine and your feminine. You're balancing yourself out, and that is a beautiful clarifier that that is what's happening right now. You know, you're getting back to that stable self. Someone's coming in, your defenses aren't going to be like, boom, I gotta like, you know, there's a glare, I'm sorry. The sun's coming in behind me. I'm just going to try and block it with my body. Okay. I'm just going to try to hang out over it awkwardly. I can still shovel. But no, you're gaining that wisdom, and you're gaining that that power within to hold yourself in this, you know, sovereign sort of stable self, so that when people do come in, they're not going to break you down. They are not going to they're not going to be able to attack you like they did and break everything down and break you down at the core. Okay, I'm not really getting anything else other than that Emperor card as a clarifier, so that's actually really good. Again, you are progressing beautifully. You've got that tamarind that came in, your heart took a hit, your emotions, everything shattered. You felt at a loss. You're building it back up. You're moving on and you're letting go with this one here. Again, camera is annoying me right now. And then you've got that Empress that is bringing everything back into power, bringing you into alignment. You do have this one in reverse, but that's okay, because this is a work in progress. Okay, so this will eventually go upright, and you will be able to pick all of your little everything that you were trying to grow, everything that you sprouted, okay, everything you're trying to birth and create for yourself. You will be able to see it, you'll be able to pluck it, you'll be able to pick it, and you'll be able to enjoy it. You know, and that's beautiful. And then again, mental stability, clarity, being able to guide yourself, but guide yourself in the right way, without starting fights or without starting another tower moment possibly coming in. And then you've got that Page of Swords, whereas you're learning and you're getting that wisdom and you're very fully balanced, which brings us back to the fact that the Emperor came out and you've got the Empress, which is another perfect balance and alignment of masculine and feminine. So you are aligning yourself beautifully, and that, again, for the fact that this is like messages for your soul, is beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna quickly get into the oracle because I just saw that I've been talking for 30 minutes, but that's okay. Like, whatever wants to come out. And I just hope that I get the messages out so that everyone can understand it, because I don't even have my fluorite with me. But sometimes, like, I know what I want to say. It's just trying to get it out in a way that makes sense to other people. It'd be so good if I could just tap you straight into my mind, but that would probably be a little bit more disturbing and a little bit more crazy, because I don't really know what goes on in there sometimes. Oh, 44. The fact that you were 44 and then you had those 8s. 4 plus 4 is 8. Like, that is another thing. Oh, and I forgot that the Emperor is 4 too. Oh, okay. That is beautiful. Sorry. Where are we? Oh gosh, there's one there, but these cards are stuck together. Like, they really stick. So yeah, 36, retreat into nature, solitude. Yeah, see, that's what you're doing right now too. That's what you need to do so that you can build yourself up and get this mental stability and just overall stability within yourself. You know, that's all for that one. I'll get this one here. Ah. I'm just going to get all the message cards out, and I will go through them with you and show you them, because these cards are beautiful. What else do they need to know? Oh, house. So, that's those pentacles. I really feel when I look at that, it draws me to, oh, and music. Okay, cool. Ah, and Phoenix. Whoa, that one really wanted to come out. Oh, and the Phoenix is 27, so 7, 8, 9. So, yep, and you got 9s in here as well, because you got that 9 of Pentacles there. You've got 24 with this one, which is 6. You do have 6 on that 16. Other than that, you got like 3 with the Empress. 3 plus 3 is 6. Yeah. And also the 24 and 27 could have significance for you as well. Is there anything from this one that they need to know? Okay, there you are. Okay, dragon just came out. See, I wanted to say dragon for the other one, but obviously the dragon was for this one. Okay, so this is what came out. I'll start with those first ones. So this one was the first one that came out. As you can see, you got the little baby. They're holding music notes too, and you had this music card come out as well. So there's a lot of things. You might use music to help you through this heartache and pain that you have experienced. You've also got this child here. It's a little bit older, toddler or preteen, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think, maybe what, 6 or 7. I don't know. But she's holding what looks like the cosmos, or you know, the galaxy, the you know, it could be your soul too. Like, it's just like a little glow with the swirls. So it could be tying in that continuation that cycles with the moon. And again, it is a lot. Like, it could be that heart center too, because it does look a bit like that as well. But yeah, so this is 44. Have hope for the future. New energies are coming in. So this is basically after you've done this. Okay, so you've got new energies coming in. You've got that hope that you have for the future, for your future, for future endeavors that you are building up. And it's got children on there too. So you, again, it's a lot of like birth energy, like just, you know, sprouting new things, giving birth to new things. And that is beautiful as well. And then you have this one here. Yeah, she's got the wolves accompanying her. fiery red hair, ginger hair there. She looks like she would be like a warrior. I don't know, I just picture her as like, well, she's got the wolves that, she doesn't look like she's ready to fight, but she's kind of giving me that King of Swords energy. Where, you know, I'm ready. I will fight if I have to. But, you know, oh, I didn't even notice. There's another wolf there, just sort of laying down, curled up. I think the eyes are open. Yeah, the eyes are open. But again, it's like that nurturing side, you know, and then there's like the protective side there, and that's the one that's like defense or whatever, where it's, you know, I will come at you if you hurt this girl or if you hurt me. And this is number 36, retreat into nature, solitude. So again, it's that sort of energy that the King of Swords gives off, where you do retreat in. And that's where the music could come in too. You know, you're retreating, so you're retreating back into your shell. You're healing yourself. You could be just hanging out at home a lot more, not really wanting to socialize with anyone at the moment. Maybe you are listening to music just to have something on at the background and just to help you through your emotions. I know with me, I will listen to certain songs and I'll listen to like the actual lyrics. You know how like when you are feeling low or you've gone through a lot of stuff, you end up hearing the lyrics a lot more, and you end up feeling like it's speaking to you in a way, and it really does help. And I love music as like a therapy tool in that sense of healing. You might even like write music, you might even play an instrument or be a musician. That could be what you're building up for yourself too after this heartache, really pursuing that career. So any way that you put it, music is definitely something that is very important right now for you. And then you've also got the house one coming in. Now, as you can see, it looks like, you know, buying a house. It could also just being that sort of sense of home, bringing that into you right now with everything that's coming in. So that's really beautiful coming out as well. And then you've also got the Phoenix that came out with those same cards, and that is rebirth. You know, you've died down, you've turned to ashes, and now you spring back up, beautiful, renewed. It's that beautiful Empress, Emperor energy right there. That is what is happening. Yeah, which way? This way. And then you have the Emperor as well. So yeah, that is beautiful. Again, you are rebuilding yourself. And it's just Phoenix. It doesn't need to say anything else. It's like, so yeah, that is beautiful. And then the other two that came out were this one here with the dragon. As you can see, he's got his treasure. He's very protecting, guarding that treasure chest, you know. And it is attachment card number 2. So you've got accumulation, defensiveness, and scarcity. So that is possibly with that whole building yourself back up and feeling like you do need to really protect yourself right now. Protect your stability. Protect your home. Protect your money even. Whichever way that goes for you, it's literally just you being defensive right now, and yeah, just saying, you know what, if you do want to break me down, come at me, sort of thing. Like, I'm prepared, I'm stronger now, and I'm able to defend myself in the right way without, you know, really hurting anyone or myself. So then you've got illumination, which has got toadstools and fairies, and it's such a beautiful card. You've got that waterfall in the background as well, and it's calm. Like, the waterfall, yes, is a waterfall. It's falling water, but it's calm. You know, and this whole entire card is calm. So you've got that little aggression coming in with that dragon, that fierce look of, yeah. And look at the, are they teeth coming out? Nope, they're just little horns coming out all over. But again, he is ready to pounce and defend his stability in his home. Like, he's defending himself, and that's what you're doing right now. So anyone coming in to hurt you. And then again, illumination. So you've got expression, positivity, and joy and inspiration, and that is you bringing in that Eight of Pentacles energy and trying to really illuminate on what you're wanting to learn, what you're wanting to grow from this experience, and what you're wanting to grow for your future too, because again, this is your soul. So this is what you're planning on doing for you, like, you know, that little journey that we're opening up to say, hey, you know what, I've always wanted to build my music career, become a musician, you know, why don't I just keep working on that, build up my skills, go to open mic nights or whatever that you need to do. Maybe start on TikTok too. A lot of people do that now. Like, you just upload on any platform and get that following. But yeah, whatever it is that you are wanting to build up for yourself, that is what you're doing right there. And it's bringing you that joy and positivity, which is keeping you in that really nice mindset right now, which is beautiful. Seriously. Okay, I'm actually going to look at these cards now, and then I'm going to get you some overall, like, little messages for further guidance. And yeah, that'll be the pile one's reading done. Okay, so this is what your overall thing. Beautiful cards. You're manifesting. Again, it's that manifesting energy of that Eight of Pentacles, bringing something in that you've been wanting to do. That is your soul's mission. You are in that beautiful magician energy of working with the energies around you and bringing forth what you're wanting to build for yourself, you know. And then you've got enlightenment, which is again beautiful, and it's got the earth, so that you're birthing that beautiful earth, you know, and you're building something up for yourself after this heartache and this tower moment took you down. You know, you've gone through that dark night of the soul. You've come out the other side, or you're going to come out the other side, depending on where you are in this journey. You are going to come into yourself, okay? And you're going to be enlightened, and you're going to have that wisdom. But that's what your soul's trying to tell you. You're manifesting beautiful things for you, and you're bringing in that wisdom, that inner knowing. You're leading from your heart, because you're healing that. You're not going to let anything come in, other people's worries and doubts and fears. You're not going to listen to that, because you're not going to be showing them everything. You're not going to be telling them everything. You're going to be telling them what they need to know, okay? And you're going to be keeping so much in, because that's how you feel that you have to do. Like, that's what you feel like you must do so that you can bring this in. And that is beautiful. That is what we're supposed to do, okay? Don't let other people's fears come in and mess up your minds, mess up your mindset. Don't let them hit you, okay? And take you down to their level. And again, these people, like, whoever it is, they sometimes, like, they seriously probably don't even realize that they're doing that. It's just their own triggering and wounding, that all the things that they've been told in their life, or the fact that they haven't pursued what they might want to pursue, what they might want to become and live their life as. So yeah, that's beautiful. But you are, like, that's your overall message, is you're manifesting and you're coming into yourself and you're enlightening and illuminating what it is that you should be doing, and what it is that you are, your soul purpose. You are getting that clarity, and that is beautiful. You're balancing yourself out. The overall message here is, oh my gosh, these ones are sticking. Your overall message for your soul is, you got this. what's holding you back is yourself, your mind, and everyone around you putting their worries and burdens onto you, and their worries and burdens are becoming yours. Okay, that might have been the chunk. I'm just going to take the whole chunk. Oh no, I just bent one of my cards. I'm just going to take this whole entire chunk because they were sticking together that whole time and they just came out. I allow people to witness their behavior so I can help them move beyond it. So yeah, that's beautiful. When in doubt, I play it out. Yep, I see a lot of that. That could be you just like sitting in your room playing out the scenarios of what, you know, progressed, like what situation pushed this progression. Sorry. Obsessing over the outcome of a relationship gets in the way. Instead, I let go and allow. That is that beautiful energy right there. Again, like I said, I felt like this was a breakdown in a relationship. You know, someone hurt you, someone left this massive hole in you, and you had to build yourself back up. And that is that letting go and allowing what happened to happen, allowing what's going to happen, just allowing and going with the flow. And that's beautiful Empress energy as well. But no, that is tying in beautifully with that energy there. And then you've got my presence is my power. Again, the Empress and the Emperor, which is stuck underneath here. I don't know if I can get to him without ruining everything. And the Emperor, that beautiful energy, that beautiful powerhouse that you're in. Again, you've got this. You are beautiful and powerful, and you are coming into that power. I love when they jump. You're coming into that power. You know, you're coming into that center, that grounding. You're going to be leading with that intuition, with that beautiful moon energy. You're going to be going through those cycles. You know, I'm just going to try and get one more because I'm thinking for... Yeah, I feel like it's that one. Okay. So you've got this one here, going with the flow. When I am flying in perfect harmony with myself, I start to fly with life. And that is what you're doing. That is what you're learning to do. Okay? Love. Without loving myself, my heart will be broken. That Ace of Cups up in reverse, that broken heart that you're mending. I love the life I live as it's a life full of promise. That's beautiful. I love that. That is literally what you're doing right now. You're healing and you're building yourself back up. Pieces. I create the happiness in my life as I put myself back together. Piece by piece, I grow into I grow into who I should be. Again, oh my gosh, it's like, that's beautiful. I'm gonna put that up there so you can see it. And then finally, breathe. Again, when I allow myself time to breathe, I allow true peace to surround my mind, body, and soul. I breathe in peace. Again, beautiful, beautiful energy that you are bringing in right now. I've got 2 more decks. I've got dragons. See, you got dragons. You might be seeing dragons a lot too. Don't dismiss anything that's repetitive or those synchronicities that you are seeing right now, because you are going through an awakening and you're getting into your powerhouse. Okay, so that is going to the universe is going to be basically trying to guide you through this and showing you different signs. So again, anything that's on these cards, and you've got a lot of dragons coming in. I mean, like I said, on the King of Swords, I was going to say dragon for that flying one in the background, but I'm like, no, the wings. I mean, it could have been dragon, but I don't know, it looks like a bat, but for some reason I kept wanting to say dragon. And you got the dragon with that attachment card. So, yeah. You might be seeing a lot of them. I'm just saying. So then you've got dragon love. Love endures, preserves, and creates the conditions for growth. We dragons now offer all you need to create loving bonds that enrich and inspire you. Open your heart wide and be ready to receive. Receive receptivity. That is Empress as well. That's your divine feminine, okay? And also coming from that love center as well. You know, that is beautiful as well. So you got unbinding of dragons. We dragons treasure freedom and treasure, and that dragon has what? He has treasure. Which is what dragons do anyway, but sorry, synchronicities. And we choose who we work with. We now assure you that this too is your choice. You are free, human child. You cannot be compelled. You are free to choose. That is another thing that is coming in with everything here too. The fact that you are extending in your power and following your intuition and following your heart, you're gonna be able to see what should be in your life. You're going to be able to bring that in with that beautiful manifestation, because you are in your power and you're leading your life like you should be from your heart center, you know, but still having that little bit of Emperor, divine masculine coming in to protect you, but in a good way, okay? We don't want to flare up and start things too much, but we want to make sure that people know where we are, where they stand with us, and what we're willing to put up with, you know, from here on out. Setting those boundaries, and setting those boundaries within yourself as well as within your relationships that you still have right now. Okay, dragon dreams. When you dream, you can receive. We now send you dreams full of guidance, dreams where we can speak unburdened by disbelief. In dreams, your true self can hear your words. Yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Maybe also pay attention to your dreams. You should be able to tap into that too. And also, what might help you is binaurals, listening to them while you sleep. That's what helps me, because I try meditation and I'm an overthinker and I've got a lot of things coming in that just distract me and I can't quiet my mind down. The one thing that I have found that helps me is putting that music on while I sleep and really trying to just zone into that tune, that music, and focus on that to let me drift into that state of mind and let that subconscious mind sort of take over really well. And anything that, so basically when you wake up, anything that is left in your mind, that's usually that message that has needed to come through from your subconscious while you're sleeping. Because a lot of the times we might remember snippets of dreams, or we might feel like we had a weird dream, but as for remembering what it is, a lot of the times we don't. And that is because of that connection block between the subconscious and the conscious. But you are opening that up because you are standing in your power and you're following your soul, you're following your purpose. So yeah, you'll be opening that with there's dream ones. You'll be opening that up with dreams and that, and with your connection that you are building up with that subconscious and with the universe and your angels. And this is not the last one. I still have one more deck. Dragon's Watch. We are guardians. We see far, fly to the stars, and have been on this planet longer than any human can comprehend. We are watching over you, keeping you safe. You are protected. That is beautiful. You've got their protection. You're protected anyway with your guides, and within yourself too. You're building up that protection. Whoa. Yeah. And all I want to do is flip the cards now. Flick the cards, sorry. Okay. There's another one. I'm going to try and get 4, just to make it even. There's not all sunflowers, Leo. You didn't really have many like ones and stuff, so. And you didn't have the strength card, so that's cool. Anyway, Sunflower, assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. Again, that is beautiful. That also ties into everything that you're trying to do. Standing up and rising up, and again, with your relationships that you have in the future and the ones that you still have that did not break down from this Tower moment, you are setting those boundaries within them, and you're letting them, those people, know what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to project out and share with them. Like it's basically, yeah, you're rewriting every single relationship that you've had and that you have and that you're going to be going into. Picture plant, insight. The answers are there for those who look. and you're definitely searching. Again, you tapped into this video for a reason. Foxglove, confidence, be what you want to see. That ties in with that Empress and Emperor too, because they are very confident cards, because again, they know who they are. They're, you know, leading from their powerhouse, their center. And then you got Wisteria, longevity, plan for and take the dedicated path. Again, beautiful, beautiful reading, beautiful energies, and I really do hope that that resonated and that it helped you right now, especially with that Tower and heartache that you're going through. I am sorry that you had to endure that. I understand completely. I forgot about this being power. Sorry, my presence is my power. I had to pick that up and show you, because I was drawn to that, to really emphasize that what you are doing right now is beautiful, and you're working to build a stronger, more confident power for you, and you are going to do that. It is here. It's in the energy. Love you so much. Good luck with everything, and you've got this. And that finishes up pile 1's reading with that beautiful green Goldstone, which again is abundance and manifesting it, and you got manifestation. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it did resonate. If it did, please leave comments, like, subscribe to my channel as well to build up my little my following, my community that I'm trying to build up on this platform. I also have TikTok as well, where I have been uploading to, so I will put that link to my TikTok in the description box, and I hope to see you over there. But yeah, thank you so much, and again, good luck. You are doing amazing work. Amazing. Mwah. Hello, welcome pile 2. If you chose the rose quartz big chunk of polished rose quartz, this is your reading. I'm going to set these cards aside because that is your soul message, so that is what's going to tie in this whole entire reading. So I'm going to put those aside, and then I am going to start this reading off with the tarot and see what comes out for your overall messages, what your soul is wanting you to know, the journey. I'm just gonna get the progression, and it's gonna show you your progress as you're going through it, if that makes sense. Sorry. I just did like an hour reading for pile 1, and I swear I need to like break these up, you know, between days, because it really takes it out of you. Like the mental strain. I even just took a break too. So, but no, we'll just start your reading off. Ooh, okay. We're starting it off with the 8 of Swords. That's a lot of heavy. Oh, that sun. The sun is glaring. You know what? we're gonna have to deal with it. It's not gonna be blocked. It's in a bad position. Oh gosh, that was me. Don't worry. Okay, so you're starting off with the 8 of Swords. Again, heavy reading. Oh, but you got the World coming in with that beautiful cycles. And then the 5 of Swords, competition, determination, a lot of people trying to vie for the same thing. Which one's going to reach the flame first? Who knows? 3 of Cups. Oh my god, Lovers. Okay, whoa. My heart center just went so nice. Oh, I love seeing the Lovers. It's such a beautiful energy. And the fact that it came out with competition, and then it came out with the 3 of Cups. Oh, and the High Priest. Okay, oh my gosh. No. Okay, well, the Hermit and the Sun. Okay. Wow. Let me just say, wow. I mean, you've got the rose quartz for one, so you've got that beautiful love, unconditional love energy, but I just got such a good feeling in my heart. Like, I'm like a schoolgirl, you know, like with a crush or something. So I now see why the 8 of Swords came out. I saw it and I'm like, oh no, not 8 of Swords, no. Not that inner turmoil, that, you know, that mental strife that we hold ourselves in, Like, no, 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 no. That mental state of mind where we're just going around in circles and it's just literally our own thoughts manifesting and creating this, like this doubt. Because as you can see, she's sitting in front of the mirror. Okay, so everything that is holding her down, tying her up, bounding her, you know, it's all coming from within. It's her own fears and her own doubts being projected out. And because it is being projected out, it's manifesting in the actual, like, real world. Okay, so when I saw this card, kind of had a little bit of a moment and got a little bit scared. And I could feel that pain in my head too, of that whole anguish, that state of mind that we hold ourselves in when we are in our heads, basically going through all those scenarios that we're like, oh, I swear that person's saying this about me, or oh, I swear that, you know, such and such, you know, totally did that out of spite, and how dare they, like, oh, like, they hate me and all that sort of stuff. Like, everything that goes on in our head, okay? And again, like I said, I felt like a schoolgirl with a crush at the end because of all the other cards that came out. So, yeah, tying in this with everything else, let me just start by saying you guys are, I feel like you guys are in love, or you guys are pursuing, like, a relationship. Maybe there's a relationship that, like, you know, it's a lot of love, like, literally. I can't even pinpoint it because there's just a lot of love. It's your heart swelling up and feeling that joy and that beautiful, you know, warmth that we feel when we are. And you even have, like, the sun coming out. That's beautiful warmth, beautiful energy right there. You know, masculine energy. And look how massive it's radiating out, and it's just beaming down, and she's got this, she's full of life, and she's full of excitement, ecstatic, like, it's everything happy. Like, this is the happiest card in the deck. Like, this is the happiest one, apart from, like, you know, was it 10 of Cups? So yeah, this is, like, the best thing, and it's at the end. So you go from this state of mind where you're, like, making up these little scenarios. You're in that fear driven self-doubt mindset, but it's literally all in your head. You're mirroring it out. So it's what's up in here, what's up in your mind is being projected out into your real world, like into, basically you don't need this because it's all in your head. So we're starting off with you in your head, in that angst, binding yourself to those thoughts, those limiting beliefs, and mirroring and projecting it out. And then what comes out after that? The beautiful world card. You know, that snake, that circle. It's beautiful. You have that world energy. You have it. I'm trying to say it. I seriously have lost all my words right now for this card. The love took me over. I'm sorry. And also that mental state. Because I feel like everything that comes out in this card, in this set. Like, seriously. You're in your head. Oh my god. It's really annoying. Like, don't... Sorry. Let me just breathe. Let me breathe. Okay. So the world card is beautiful. It's that wheel, that cycles, that continuation. As you can see, she is super happy. She has got so many symbols and so many elements. The universe is empowering her. It's moving her forward, right? She's in the center of this wheel energy. The world, sorry, this wheel. I keep wanting to say the wheel. But yeah, basically, it's that what goes around comes around continuation energy, okay? And she is super happy to be in it. So after this, you're literally going to be happy because everything else that has come out with this, all I've got to say is happy, happy, happy. 5 of Wands, as you can see, you got all these people trying to get to this one fireball. They're trying to reach. It's competition. It's determination. You know, who's going to get to it first? I want to be the one that gets to it first. No. You know, I'm going to get to it. And you got them sort of working themselves up those wands. You know, that's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. That's passion. That is relationships. That's love. You know, you're fighting for someone. You're fighting for love. You're fighting your way towards it. You're trying to be the one that wins out. You could be vying for someone's affection right now, and that's why you've got these thoughts coming up, because you're like, oh, they have so many other people that they could go for. You know, your soul is literally telling you to just follow it though, because again, you've got the world with that continuation, that beautiful cycling. You know, you've got the energy. It's that manifestation energy, that magician energy, using the energy around you to manifest this happy, joyous, it could be a reunion too, hence why you're in that turmoil. Like, a separation has happened, there's been a breakdown, and that's like making you really go within, mirroring each other. Oh god, I just got twin flames. Soulmate, twin flames, because like I said, you got the lover and the high priestess. I love seeing the lover and the high priestess together. That's following your higher self. You know, you're getting the downloads. Again, very similar to the wheel. Like, you're using, and everything's upright too, I might add. Everything is upright. There is no reversals. Everything about this reading is happy, because you have major arcana taking over this whole entire reading. I just have to state that. You have major arcana, in this reading. Okay, that is powerful energy. That is the universe literally pushing and guiding you right now. You could be seeing so many signs, especially if this is you moving towards a person or a situation, a love interest. You know, that could have been what sparked this whole soul-searching awakening, because you feel like this person is seriously worth it. They're worth the fight. They're worth you going through all these people, these 5 wands that you have to climb, okay, to be that ultimate person that gets the flame. And this flame can represent them, like their soul, their heart. You know, you're wanting to be that one person that they see and look at and be like, yep, I found you. Because you feel like you found them and that they're the one. Because you've also got the 3 of Cups coming out afterwards, and that is, you know, relationships, that's connections. Okay, you've got 3 women there, symbolizing, you know, that soul bond between you and your girlfriends, or like your friends or relatives, whoever it is that you feel very close and connected to. Okay, the 3 of Cups is those relationships. So it's coming out right after the Lovers. Okay, I feel that your soul purpose right now is literally, it's like a calling to this person. And again, that's why the twin flame thing came up to me, because I myself am on that journey, and I do find, like, you do, like, you're in your head, and it's a mirror too. So mirroring this could actually, now that I'm like putting 2 and 2 together, it could be the fact that you both are mirroring. You are literally, they've activated your soul, they've activated you, they've awakened you to your spiritual journey. Okay, it'll be really interesting to see what cards are sitting out there and what other ones come through. But oh my gosh, seriously, I had a little bit of doubt and fear come in, and my head went a little bit crazy, and a little bit numb, and a little bit like, like, you know how you get that little stress headache because you know that you've just been overthinking stuff, and you know that they are conjured up from you. Like, there's no reason for those thoughts to have come in, because there's no actual words that were said, or there was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reasoning behind why you feel that. And usually, like, if there is, say, a person coming in, maybe you're like, oh yeah, well, if they want to come towards me, they'll come towards me. Or maybe they did and they offered you, you know, a situationship or something like that. And you maybe tried that. You maybe did that. Maybe, you know, and this is like you trying to figure out why this one person out of everyone else, you know, out of however many people have come in that way, why this one person is holding you in this state, is getting in your head, is making you question everything, every relationship, everything that you have done, everything you've said. Like, literally, this is you, like, holding yourself in that state of mind, trapping yourself. But you literally are free, because if you have a look at you, that's just your reflection. It's literally you being trapped in this. You can walk away from the mirror and you'll be fine. You could get up. You are not bound or blindfolded or anything in the actual 3D. Like, this is you, right? Right here. You just feel like you are, because that's how your mind is. Okay? So again, you're not bound. You can literally hop up and walk away from this mirror. But it is so freaking hard for you to do that, because this person, this situation that has come in, it has shook you. It has pushed you into looking at that side of you. Okay? It's that mirroring energy. And some people really do that. Like, there could be more than one person. I'm not saying definite twin. I'm just saying, like, what I felt literally is similar to what I have felt in my journey. You know, and you realize that it is all in your head. Like, you're literally holding yourself in a state of mind when you don't need to. You could, again, hop up and walk away. Okay? But no. And then again, having, having the world come up as well. That beautiful cycling. Computer went to sleep, so I can't see what you're seeing. There you are. Yeah, like, again, it's that bringing that continuation, that wheel in, if so to speak. You know, bringing the world and its beautiful energy that you're trying to work with, that you are working with. Because again, she is happy, she is content, she is standing in that center. You know, she's got many wheels around her. I can't remember the symbols. I was trying to school myself so I knew when the symbols came up in readings, I'd be able to be like, oh, that's such and such, and it means this. But I'm kind of blanking on that. So, but no, like, again, it's that beautiful continuation, recycling energy. Yeah, and I just noticed too, you've got the light coming down. So it's like the connection to the divine coming into your crown chakra. And then you've got the other two coming in there. It's a 3. 3 is very powerful. 21 as well. So that's like, what, 2 plus 1 is 3. So, you know, again, you've got that very powerful 3, the Holy Trinity, you know, mind, body, spirit connection. And you're able to use it to propel yourself forward, to get out of this state of mind, right? And to get into this happy, joyous, peaceful, flowing, beautiful mindset, which is very similar to the end card. That is the sun. And again, you've got that light beaming. That light is coming in, it's beaming down, radiating that joy and beautiful, positive glow, you know, that we have within us. We just need to find it again. And you're doing that after you get yourself out of the state of mind and recognize that it is literally a state of mind that you're holding yourself bound in. And again, reality, you can walk away. And you are, because what's happening next? Again, you got the world, you got that continuation, there's cycles, you know, because that's what a circle is, it's continuation, it's literally a link, and that link is not broken. That snake is basically biting down its tail, it's holding that circle firm, okay? It's actually like a little tie. I never noticed that, but there's like a little tie. You know, that's cute. Like it's been tied off. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Oh, there's like a little, yeah, down the bottom, there's like a little braid, like they've got the crossover. I'm trying to zoom in, but yeah. So again, yeah, okay, over this, like the world, you know, over this time, you're going to have little knots and little pieces that you're going to have to mend, but it continues on, and it is fixable, it's mendable, okay? You're able to fix and mend this, and you're determined to be the one that beats everyone else. You're determined to climb those ones, to climb and to be the overall victor, you know. This is what you're wanting to achieve, okay? And that's the next step after you get into that stable, positive state of mind and realize that it always comes back around. Everything keeps moving. Whether you feel like everything has stopped and stalled, it's not. It always keeps moving and circling back around. But no, you are going to fight for this. You're going to fight for this connection. You're going to fight to be the victor again, to have that victory. You're fighting that. That's what your soul's like trying to do. It's trying to push you into that. No, let's go. Like, you know what this is. You know deep down, right, that this is different. You know that this person, like, they're worth it. This situation, this, wherever it is, it doesn't have to be a person. It literally can just be this journey, maybe to self. It could also just be you loving and being more stable within yourself. Because the lovers, I mean, I'm just saying because it's coming up with me, you know, the High Priestess, and also having it right before the three, that's not the way it came out, right before the Three of Cups, which is, you know, relationships and your soul tribe and, you know, friendships and everything else, like those connections that we make. That's what that is. And because it's cups, which is those emotional connections, right? So this is a very emotional connection. And that is why, again, I was literally just, and of course with what I was feeling, it felt like it was a person. And that you are, and look at these two cards, like, again, there's so much fire and passion. I mean, it's wands, so that's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But that determination, you know, and then you come into that, which is like, this is it, like, literally. I mean, they're intertwined. No part of them is not touching, if that makes sense. I mean, yeah, okay, their nose and face aren't really touching, but like she's holding his hair, you know, his dreads. So that's a connection between them. Her hair is literally overlapping and connecting to his. It's flowing that way. And like, it's just that beautiful sort of energy that is being transferred between the two of them. And again, she's got that spiral on her back. She's also got an arrow. So Sagittarian, maybe. It's very similar to the Wands card, but Cupid's arrow too. But no, she's got the same symbol on her back as. Oh, you finally zoomed out. Yay. She's got the same symbol on the back that this one has on her back, like this girl here. So again, it's tying in to that beautiful connection, that beautiful relationship that you are striving to striving to achieve, okay? You know, you're working really hard to really push away that competition, you know. And this competition doesn't have to be other suitors. I mean, it depends, I guess, just fit it to what your situation is. But this competition could literally just be that competition that you have within yourself, you know, that mindset of, oh, am I good enough? Because that literally could be what's working here. Feeling like the person that you're going towards, you just feel like you're not enough for them. You feel like they could do 10 times better than you. But this here is telling you that, no. Determination. You have that. You have that power within you to strive and to be the victor again in this situation, to get to where you're needing to be, because your soul is pushing you this way. So this is a very, very powerful connection, okay? Twin flame, soulmate, it is a very powerful connection. And again, the fact that you have that connectivity throughout this whole entire cards, even with the symbols on the world, you know, there's a lot of symbols in these cards, which is why I love this deck. And it really speaks to me, and there's so much to go off of. Like, even if you don't like fully understand tarot and like the million meanings behind the cards, ones like this I find are really good, especially for beginners, because it does show you so much. Like, you can literally just get a lot from just looking at the visuals. And yeah, beautiful card. Oh, you're gonna zoom in. You zoomed in on the lovers. Oh my gosh. But no, again, like 3 of Cups and the lovers, that's beautiful. 3 plus 3 is 6. I mean, continuation. Oh man. And again, they're all linked up as well. Okay, so she's got her arms around the 2 other ones on her side. She's also connecting them through like what she's wearing too. Like, she's literally, you know, creating a little shield. And then you've got the arm from this girl coming around, and then you've also, I mean, we can't really see what's happening with her arm, but I assume there's the hands of these 2 on the outer holding, because we can't see what her other arm's doing. It's like across her body, right? So I'm picturing the 2 outside ladies holding hands at the front, and then again it's just that continuation, that circle, right? There's a lot of circles. Oh my gosh, I just only realized too that there is literally that star. Okay, I just got chills. Okay, I don't know if you can see that right in between, right? Their third eye, sorry, it's on their forehead, has that star, and it's exactly the same star as this one here, the bottom corner. I don't know if you can see that, but that is beautiful. Again, it's that connection, it's the connective energy between you and this person is beautiful. That is so nice. I'm getting such a nice warmth in my heart center just from like picking up on your energy. This is beautiful. And again, like I said, you've got the same symbol. Sorry, that was my phone. You've got the same symbol on her back and as on her back, you know. God, it's just beautiful. Obviously, you've got the stars and all that beautiful energy from the cosmos, from the universe. This is a very protected, very soul connection. Like, you guys are literally mirrors to each other. And you could be mirroring the same mind as well, like the same limiting beliefs or the same inner wounding and triggers. You are literally, again, I'm going to say it, twin flames. I'm going to say it. I put it out there. This is beautiful. That's what I'm getting from that. You know, 100% twin flame awakening journey, and you're at that stage where you recognize who this person is. The soul recognition, okay? Now, I'm not really getting that you guys have fully broken, like, you know, separation or anything. I feel like, okay, that this is right at that beginning stage. There might not be as much communication because you do have the 8 of Swords starting off. So both are starting to, you know, trigger each other in a good way. It all ends very well. It all is, you know, leading towards something beautiful. I'm going to move on to the High Priestess and the other 3 cards, so I don't run out of time. I am trying to limit this to like an hour or so for each card pile. So yeah, you got the High Priestess right after those beautiful 3 of Cups and Lovers card. Okay, so High Priestess, beautiful energy. As you can see, she is connected. Again, connection. There's a lot of connective energy right here. There's a lot of beautiful flowing energy between you and the divine and the world and the universe. Everything is working with you right now. You are centering yourself. You've got that divine light and downloads coming in. You're literally one. You've got that beautiful symbolism again from the universe, using that energy around you. She is definitely grounded and at peace, and she has so many symbols, like, and so much power within her, and she's getting so much knowledge and inner wisdom, okay? And it is flowing in and flowing out and around her and radiating out into her materialistic world, right? She's got the moon, intuition, emotions. She's very stable, very grounded. She's also got, I don't know if you can tell, but her eyes are closed, obviously, but she has got eyes, as you can see, because she's using that inner wisdom, okay? So she can still see. She's also got a very bright light radiating out of her third eye, because again, she is using that intuition from the moon, from the downloads, from her connection with the divine. She's, just imagine a light coming in with everything that you need to know, and it's flowing out on that third eye. So everything, right, that you are going through, it's all already there. You're getting the downloads as you need them so that you can progress towards this happy union or reunion. Again, I'm not seeing a massive breakdown unless you are in that, you've done the dark night of the soul and now you're just in that beautiful energy of accepting and recognizing what the frick happened. Realizing, oh my god, like, why am I getting like all these downloads, all these dreams, all this, like, why am I really just can't get this person out of my head? And why do I feel in that pit of my stomach that, you know, I'm not, like, I'm meant to be with this person. I'm not meant to not be around this person, like, if that makes sense. Like, I'm drawn to them not only in the physical sense, but it's that mental sense as well. It's that your soul, again, recognizes your other half, okay? And again, you're going inward. You got the Hermit card. Reflection, introspection, you know, basically going within to really make sure that you are getting the messages correctly, that you are getting those downloads and you're receiving them and you are working with them and towards like this beautiful happy reunion or union with this person. But yeah, that does mean that you do have to go into your hermit mode to look within, okay? Maybe you've shut out a lot of people right now. Maybe you're staying at home a lot more and you're just really trying to, again, work out what is going on. Because you are getting that unconditional love coming in. You're getting that passion. You're getting that pull towards that person. And the universe, with the world and the High Priestess, have your back, and it is trying to help you bring it all back in again. And again, finishing this beautiful reading off with the sun, happy, joyous, warmth. You're going to get there. It might, if you're at the beginning anyway, it might feel like you're not, this way. It might feel like you're not with that Eight of Swords energy, you know, because you're trapped in your head. You're trapped in those limiting beliefs, that you're trapped in those paradigms that we're like from like childhood, you know, the things that we're taught from an early age, that, oh, that's just fantasy, or like, you know, time to grow up and, you know, welcome to the real world, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Like, you know, like, oh, this can't be like that much of a connection like that, like that's, you know, again, fairy tales, like that's what happens in the movies, but this is literally real life. Okay, you can have that fairy tale ending, but you also still need to work on yourself, and you also still need to work on this in particular. Okay, that inner mind, that chaos, that binding that we do to ourselves. Okay, you need to break that habit. You need to break the habit of self-sabotage, triggers that you still have that you haven't healed from and worked on, those patterns that we have within us from previous relationships or just things that we've been through within our lives. All of that, let it go, work on it, okay? Continue to work on it, because again, with this cycle, with the world coming in, it is a continuation. You can't just stop once you get this person, or once you're in reunion or whatever. You can't just stop, okay? It is going to keep going. It is going to keep going. It's going to keep going around, and that again is healing and life. You're going to start off again in this Eight of Swords energy, and you're going to just keep on going. You're going to strive to be the one, the great one that, you know, comes out on top, the victor. You're going to have that beautiful connection, boundaries, that stable relationship within yourself and within your relationships, not only with this one but other ones as well. Okay, that sisterhood vibe. You know, you're going to bring in this love, this connection. You're going to have that passion, but you're also going to have those choices, right? And that high priestess with her beautiful energy of connection to the divine, to the moon, to the intuition, to our subconscious. Bring that forth into the conscious mind and actually using what we're gaining, right? The shadow, because again, I just noticed she's got black and white lighting. So that's that shadow and light. That's the masculine, I think the masculine's the black, and then the white, or am I reverse, sorry. Either way, you've got the balancing coming in. So you've got the shadow and the light. You've got the moon and the sun. You've got the masculine and the feminine, and it's all coming in and it's continuing down, okay? And it links around. It's continuation, because this is what you need. This is where you need to be, okay? And that requires us going into our hermit mode every now and then, especially if you are very sensitive and highly empathic and you hold on to a lot of things, other people's energies, you know, you create it into your own, and it becomes your energy. So going into this hermit mode, especially if it is a twin flame and twin flame journey that you are on, especially hermit mode is your savior, it's your best friend. And that is what you need to do. This whole entire cycle that you're in is going to keep going around. But you're going to end up in that happy place again. But yes, you're going to end up in that bad Eight of Swords energy again, unfortunately. But it's going to get easier every single time. And again, healing is not a straight line. Healing is also never just done. You don't finish healing. You are healing throughout everything in your life, okay? And again, you got the triggers that come in, right? From that inner wounding that you thought you healed, but hey, someone comes in or a situation happens or something happens where it triggers and you're back in that headspace again. But again, it's that shadow turning into the light. Okay? So yeah, hopefully that made sense. But it is beautiful, and you are working towards a beautiful reunion within yourself and a beautiful reunion within this connection. And that's what your soul's trying to push. it's wanting you to look in. It's wanting you to go into that hermit mode. It's wanting you to have that introspection, to really look at yourself and those triggers and that inner wounding and those patterns that we need to heal within ourselves so we can go forth in love. Because if we're bringing those into a new, especially this kind of a connection too, like a soul level connection, right? If we're bringing that back in, like, to it every single time, it's of course going to fail and it's going to end. But again, with the World card and everything else, which is like that continuation, circling, connective energy that keeps circling around, it's going to get better. Like, you're gonna have your ups and your downs, and that is life anyway. But they're going to feel, oh, you got the wheel. See, oh my gosh. I kept saying with the World card, I kept saying wheel. You literally just got the wheel. Okay, there we go. Okay, knew there was a reason. It's in the clarifiers. Now I've lost track of what I was saying, but basically everything what goes around comes around. Shadow, light, you're gonna have to make sure that you recognize that they are in you, okay? That you cannot shut the door on one and just live in the other. You need to recognize that they are within and that they need to coexist, okay? So again, that shadow side, the triggers, the trauma that we have had, that hurt, beautiful inner child, we need to work with that child, okay? And we need to work towards healing it and not numbing it either with, because I say that because this is the card that came out, Nine of Cups, satisfaction. As you can tell in this card, it's depicted with the wine. Yeah, basically what I get from this is those vices, you know, that numbing that we sometimes use, be that as, you know, like being alcohol, drugs, smoking, overeating and stuff, like just really overindulging, not having that willpower to really say no in that moment of Eight of Swords energy. You know, and in other moments too, sometimes when we're really happy, we eat, like, or we drink and be merry. I don't know. Basically, what this is saying to me, with everything else that came out, in respect to your reading, your soul is trying to tell you that you do not need to rely on this. The satisfaction that you're going to get from this and from your healing and just being in that state of acceptance, self-acceptance, this satisfaction that you're getting from these things is temporary. The satisfaction that you're going to get from working on everything else is going to bring forth that beautiful justice, and you're going to have that equality, okay? Justice, the equality, that's the balancing the scales. It's bringing in that stability, so that shadow and light. Because even if you have a look, it's clearly a queen and a witch, right? So what the witch is, I'm assuming most of the time that's your shadow side, and she does have a dark cloud over her. And then you've got the light coming through in the center, mind you, a bit over her as well. But you've got the queen, okay? So again, you've got you need to find that equality between, and that stability between your shadow and your light side, okay? And recognize that it is in you, but it's always just continuating. The changes are coming in. You're going through these cycles. You got the butterfly there, transformation, okay? She's got that, is it like a 12-sided dice? I can't remember, but she's got that dice, right? You know, you just roll the dice, see which way you go. And it's got so many different sides and outcomes and possibilities. And that's all the changes that can come in, right? Because the wheel, It's throwing a wheel. It's a continuation. It's you know, it's a circle. It's just around. It goes around and around and around. So again, it's just saying that the wheel keeps spinning. You know, and again, it's that shadow and light sort of side, the transformation that we have after going through and going within and going into that hermit mode, okay? And introspection and going within to level out, okay? To find that inner peace, that inner wisdom, that connection again within ourselves. And you're going to move that way, okay? And to really just have, again, the Nine of Swords energy and that beautiful sun energy. I'm just going to try and lay them down, get them positioned so I can hold them up. But that is what I'm seeing, and that's what I'm drawn to. It's that, it's bringing in that equality and bringing in that stability, and I can't get it all in the shot. There you are. It's basically balancing these two sides out, right? And recognizing that they're going to keep coming up. The wheel is going to keep turning, and where it's going to land, like wherever that wheel, that dice that you throw is going to land, it's going to be on either that side or it's going to be on that side. And it's up to you to recognize that it's just a cycle. It's just that continuation, okay? It's basically, again, trying to get that balance and equality and justice back in. And you're going to get justice also overall within this connection too, if there has been, with that competition, if there has been competition, okay? And you've had to sort of plead your case in a way to this person, to this connection. But again, that's beautiful. Like, that is you balancing yourself out, okay? Your soul is wanting you to balance yourself out so that you can have this victory in this love. And again, it doesn't have to be this actual person coming back in. That love and stability is literally just you being stable and in love with yourself again and who you are. And again, being in love with the shadow side of you and your light side. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to, I can't remember if I did this before or after. Actually, you know what? I think I did do it after I got the other messages. No, you know what? I'm being drawn to do it now. Just go with whatever spirit tells me. Okay, your overall messages to tie in your soul message is nourish and wellness. And that is exactly, again, what I'm seeing here. Okay, you're nourishing your soul. You're recognizing that to nourish it, you may have to just, you know, ease up on those little vices that we all have so that you can have that nourishment. And obviously wellness coming in too. So that is, you know, getting into that high priestess power, going into that hermit mode as well to get into that high priestess power. You know, stabilizing yourself. That's exactly what you're doing. And that is beautiful. You are beautiful. Oh my gosh, seriously. Where are we? Beautiful. Oh, now you zoom out. Okay. Oh man. I just got so much, like, I just got hit with a wave of nausea. I don't know whether it's just me or whether it's just the, I hate that. You just feel like, you know, am I gonna be sick or am I gonna faint? Like, it literally was like head to stomach and back up. Maybe this is, like, again, you're feeling that way because you're taking stuff out and you're starting to look after yourself. Because now I feel fine. So it was right when I was, you know, trying to get the message of you guys taking that hermit mode to really start to find satisfaction in other things other than getting your satisfaction from these vices, from alcohol, from drugs, from smoking, from eating, like overeating and overindulging in those foods that we all know we should not be overindulging and overeating in, and are just occasional stuff like chocolate, chips. They taste so good, they really do. But no, this is you again, like bringing that into your future, and recognizing it, that you need to do that to have a future, especially with this person, this connection, because that's how you're going to heal and be able to not stay in this energy for too long. And that is also how you bring those two beautiful energies together as well, okay, and be grounded and stable within yourself. So again, that is beautiful. You are working to improve and better yourself, and that is why the universe is literally backing you up, okay? That's what we're supposed to do. It's what it's wanting us to do. We're supposed to recognize what we're going to work towards, what we want to be like in the future, because what you do now really does cement your future. That's your body's future, like your overall health. Oh, it fell. That's, you know, your mind's future, and your spiritual side, like your, you know, like your, I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Oh, that one came out for pile 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna, I lost my train of thought with that. But again, you know, that beautiful balance that we find within ourselves, and realizing what is good for us and what. Butterflies just came out. You had butterflies in that card. The was it the wait. The wheel, that's right. So again, that transformation. You are going through a beautiful transformation of self. Your soul is recognizing that you are choosing it. Okay. And then you got coins, see? Okay, so I'm actually getting that you're going to save a lot of money, because again, you're recognizing what you have to keep and what you have to get rid of. And going into hermit mode. And house. That came out for pile 1 as well. Okay, maybe you do have a few messages in pile 1, whether you were drawn to the green heart goldstone or not. Again, like I did say, I think I said it, you know, in the introduction to this video, if it resonates, like if you're drawn to more than one pile, just go with it. Because again, it's your intuition, that high priestess, your higher self is guiding you right now. So yeah, if you, and that one came out in pile 1 as well. Okay, yeah. There's like, there's synchronicities. So yeah, I would check out pile 1. There could be messages in that. That was actually all about finding your power and stability in that too. So, oh, okay, you got a lot of water flow. Oh my gosh, that one flew. Wait, where'd that go? Oh, that's 2. Oh no, my whole, the whole entire place. Stability. Okay, chaos is over. Oh, and there's a wolf. Okay, no joke. There was wolves in, well, there's wolves in this card. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that card just came out. I'm just going to show you really quickly, because connection, you know. And again, this whole thing is a connection. You've got the wolf howling at the moon. That has a wolf in it, mind you. There's a couple of wolves here. And as you can see, this one came out in pile 1. This is one of the ones I was saying that came out. And it's got 3 wolves. Oh yeah, see, zoom in on the wolves. Yes, that is what I wanted. Let's see if we can get a better picture of that wolf and that moon. So beautiful. And then the wolf calling out to the one in the moon. I'm actually getting from this one, I mean, it's isolation, so loneliness, reconnection, and home. No joke, you had home come out as well. So again, it's that connection. That's, you're bringing that connection back in. You're stabilizing yourself. You're going into that hermit mode, that isolation, that hermit mode. Again, you need to do that. Okay, you need to go inward right now to ground yourself. And I don't know if you're seeing wolves, or if you are a dog person, you might have a dog. But yeah, this is a big a big thing. The fact that you've got that and butterflies coming out, they could be things that you are seeing, as well as those symbols that were coming out with the world card, and that also birds too. You did have some birds in here as well. You've got like a hummingbird on one of these other cards too. So it looks like it's a lot of earth. That I see wolves as like earth animals, obviously, and then I see the butterflies and the winged creatures as air. So yeah, but no, you might be seeing a lot of that with your synchronicities, but these are both. No, okay, I just realized they both also do symbolize that solitude as well. So again, a lot of this is you going inward and you finding that balance and inner peace and being in that high priestess, okay? Like becoming the high priestess, sorry. That is what you're coming into once you isolate and go within, okay? And reconnect with yourself. And the fact that it's reconnect and it's like the wolf is howling at the moon. That's divine feminine. So yeah, reconnecting with your feminine self, reconnecting with that beautiful I can't say it. Oh my gosh, now I've lost it. Basically reconnecting with you, okay? We'll just say that. We'll just generalize it too. I think you get the gist. Like it's pretty clear direction, and I love how it's got so many synchronicities again. You also got this one that came out, be courageous, truth conquers all. So yeah, you've got that courage, that coming in, like I'm getting it from like this whole, it's very similar coloring too, but I'm getting it with the 5 of Wands, like this is very similar energy I'm feeling, because that is that fight, that you trying to overcome and achieve and be the victor, okay? You gotta be courageous to do that. You gotta be courageous to basically pursue love or anything like that in life, especially this type of connection. Because if you get rejected, like there's always that fear of that happening. But I see that this is not gonna end like that. And even if it does actually end like that for from some people out there, because this is a collective reading, so some of you might not get that full-blown connection back, that reunion with this person, but you will have that reunion and connection within yourself. So either way it goes, it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be building that inner strength and that inner connection back, and you will be in your power. Very similar energy too, and very similar to like reading 1, pile 1. So again, some of the cards that came out in pile 1 came out in this one. If it resonates and you were drawn to that one, definitely check it out. But then you've got visualize, healing. Again, it's that whole going inward. She's got a bird. You might be seeing birds. You might not be, or you might be going to see birds. I'm just trying to see what else it says. There's like a mountain peak there, but she's healing. I'm trying to see whether that's like a smudge stick or not. It could be. It could be you visualizing healing and using your spirituality, like your might be getting into crystals to like help out. You might even be doing tarot reading yourself, but you are healing and you are starting to find the spiritual things that help that, whether that's like meditation and, like I said, crystals and tarot reading and finding that guidance. But you are working towards that. You also, I'm going to just bring out these 3 cards because they are all from the same deck. Illumination, wisdom, and again, releasing, which has got spiritual cleansing, letting go. You're purifying. You're in the waters. You're purifying yourself. And there's that hummingbird that I was talking about. So again, birds, air energy. And again, it's that releasing and that spiritual cleansing. So that's what you're doing. You're using your spiritual knowledge, like the knowledge that you're gaining as the high priestess. You're using that to help you and with the future. And you're gaining that wisdom, psychic, intuition, truth. Again, that is very high priestess energy right there. 44 as well. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say the numbers, but I'm obviously showing it so that you can see the numbers. So yeah, just take them in. But 44, very powerful. So yeah, you're getting that wisdom. Again, she's got a bird, or it could be a fairy. It's a winged thing. Oh my gosh. It looks like it's got a face on it, like a wolf or something. It could be a person. I don't know if you can see that. I don't want to really mess the camera up, but you can't really see it now. It's too glowy. You've also got a, like a panther or jaguar. Like you've got that there as well. Very calm, very... It's like in the shadows, but it's very calm. It's like it's kind of looking at this winged creature there. But it's not attacking, but it looks like it is kind of got its guard up and it's like, you look tasty. Because it's like in the grass. But no, again, moving on. There's too many things to look at in these cards. But you're getting that wisdom and that downloads, you're getting that, and it's illuminating. It's coming in to, you know, illuminate your path, to illuminate you, because you got joy. This was one of the cards that came out in number 1 as well too. But you've got that inspiration coming in. You're re-sparking yourself, which is again beautiful. And you're doing that by looking deep within and getting that connection back up within you. I've done that card. Sorry, there's like a lot of cards and I keep getting distracted by showing you ones I'm drawn to at the time. I don't think I actually did show you home. If I did, oops. But anyway. So these are the other final ones that came out. You've got house, coins, and butterflies. Transformation again. And you could be seeing butterflies again around you. They are very beautiful, powerful energy. Very, you know, like I said, transformative energy. And that is what you're doing. You're transforming. And, you know, with this transformation, you're getting your abundance coming in. You're getting more stable with your coins and your pentacles. And then you're also going to, you know, have that stability within your house, within your center. You could even be buying a house because it has got for sale and sold. Like, you know, it's an agreement. They are shaking hands. But again, it could also just be you finding that center within yourself and having that beautiful, happy home come in. Hopefully that resonated. Hopefully that did get through. Overall message is you're on this beautiful awakening journey to self, and it's been triggered by someone. You know, it's literally been triggered by a person. I'm going to get some more messages just to tie in this reading. Sorry if that was loud. The cards kind of went. But yeah, no, you're working beautifully towards that inner union. And you're recognizing that, you know, this is life. Like, this is what happens. Things, what goes around comes around, blah, blah, blah. Everything like that. Sorry, because I've been channeling and stuff, I swear, like, it's like I'm tapped out with everything that I'm trying to say. I can't even get that word out. So I'm going to just shuffle and get these cards out, these little extra messages, and I will end the reading with these guys. They're just like extra little guidance ones for everyone. See what wants to come out for you guys. Oh, you have 2 flick in the 1. Oh, and you have another similar, like another card that came out in reading 1 that has come out from the dragons as well. I'm pretty sure everything else is the same. And okay, that's it. Sorry again if that's loud. The microphone is attached to the table that has my cards on it. So every time I put a deck down, it obviously affects the table, which this microphone is really good at picking up everything. The best microphone that I've ever bought, which is great, but it's also bad because, again, it's picking up everything. Every background noise. Okay, so final messages just to tie in this reading, just to give you some extra guidance. Essence, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'm a being of the universe, a spark that makes the world go round. Yes, beautiful. Again, everything that I just said and that came up in this reading all ties into that card. Wonderment, I create, you create, we create. My mind creates and my soul creates. How wonderful is it to create? I love that card. Little snowman G. And then you've got silence. That's, you know, that hermit going in, that isolation, going inward. It is, it's in the times of silence that I allow myself to listen and learn how to be truly connected. There's that connection coming through again as well. And then live. I deserve the right to love myself, the whole of me. It's my right to live the life that was meant for me. And that's what you're coming into recognition. Soul of fire. Fire from the dragon's soul now purifies all that no longer belongs on my path. We will clear the road before you with soul fire and light the way forward with the sacred flame. That is beautiful. That reminds me again of the Five of Wands, that flaming ball that you're trying to get, you're fighting to get. That's beautiful. Dragon's Watch. We are guardians, we see far, fly to the stars, and have been on this planet longer than any human can comprehend. We are watching over you, keeping you safe. You are protected. And the dreams. Oh, unbinding of dreams. Unbinding of dragons. Oh my gosh, I seriously read that as dreams. That's the one I thought was the same as... I told you, my mind's going crazy. Or, again, is that connection to pile 1 as well. So, again, maybe just go and check that out if you would like, and see if there's any messages in that one as well. But yeah, Unbinding of Dragons. We dragons treasure freedom. This actually did come out. Oh my god. There you go. I just was associating it with another one that did come out with it. But it did actually come out. And we choose who we work with. We now assure you that this too is your choice. You are free, human child. You cannot be compelled. You are free to choose. As I read on, I'm like, wait a second, deja vu. Then you got Azalea, Temperance, find balance and be centered. That is that beautiful energy again of that accepting that you have that shadow and light side and finding the balance with that. Tiger Lily, security. Choose a safe harbor for now. Again, hermit, isolation, bringing yourself back to center so you can safely go through this journey. Picture plan, insight. The answers are there for those who look, and you've already started looking because you are right here and hopefully still here listening to this this message. Status, adaptation. Yes, I said that right. Change will be better than you think. Change, again, that ties in with that the wheel, changes. I just have to say, this is such a beautiful reading, and this is such a beautiful energy to be in. There was obviously that little bit of heaviness with that Eight of Swords that came out, and also with me just feeling very nauseous. Again, it could have been me, but, it could have just been the energies I'm channeling. I take little breaks in between each pile so I am very well rested before I go into the next one and sync up to the energy there. But overall, you guys are working so well towards bettering yourself and balancing yourself out and recognizing. And it's all from this one person, choosing this path towards love. And having that competition come in, but have it come in a good way. Okay? Not as an ego trip or a power trip. You're literally trying to just navigate life and navigate yourself through your soul. Your soul is the light that's helping you navigate. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, hopefully that made sense, and hopefully this did resonate and it helped you within your journey. good luck, and I'm sending you love and light and support and guidance. And I'm going to end this reading here. Again, a lot of synchronicities to pile 1, so if you wanted to check that out, go ahead and watch that one. See what messages are in that reading for you that resonate, and give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps to help me build this beautiful community that I'm trying to build up for myself and for you guys to have a place to just chill out with me and let me read for you. But yes, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, and I might see you in pile 1, which I've already done, or I might see you in pile 3 if you chose pile 3 as well. But yeah, thank you, and good luck. Oh my god, okay, sorry, I literally paused your reading and I was clearing out the cards and stuff, and I just realized I didn't do one of my decks, as like, there's like another, message deck that I had to do, so I know that I said that your reading was over, pile 2, but it's not. I'm just going to see if there's anything that wants to come out for you guys, with this one, because, again, I forgot. It was weird, though. When I finished your reading, I was, like, feeling so nauseous and sick. I think it was probably just the overwhelmment of what you're going through. But, okay. Final messages. Okay. I do apologize. I make time to recharge my battery. The world needs my energetic light. And my eyes will see what I desire. And that goes with that passion and, the one's energy. The qualities I dislike in others are disowned parts of my shadow. Okay, now, thank you for tuning into your reading. I'm going to end that here. And again, oh my gosh, sorry that I forgot. I feel so bad. But good luck with that, and yes, I will see you in another reading. Bye. Again. Hello. Hello to pile 3. If you guys chose this little green adventurine dragon sitting down in his forest, his dense, fairy, magical forest with his book, reading up and gaining that knowledge. If you chose this one, sorry that took long. That was like a long little introduction to my little dragon. But yes, if you chose this pile, this is your reading. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to put those cards and the little dragon over off to the side, and I'm going to start with your tarot. And we'll just see what comes out, what messages need to come out to help you. Emperor, very first one, and an upright. Okay, that is, and you're continuing with that fire energy, with wands. Oh my gosh, there is a lot of fire. Whew, it's sparking me. Queen of Swords coming in, just to, water down. Wait, not water down. Sorry, she's got a bowl. That was my friend. It always gives me water vibes whenever I see the Queen of Swords in this deck, because she literally has a bowl of water off to the side, in a little cage. But it's air. It's swords. It's air. Oh. Okay, some of these cards that have come out, when I say some, 2 of them, are the same as pile 1. And the wheel came out in pile 2. It's kind of like all these piles syncing up. Yeah, I guess. It's like a little continuation, actually. Looking at like the progression of this. Oh, there you are. And you got a lot. You got wands, and you've got like cups and swords. And you got pentacles, so you got 4 players coming in. You got another pentacle coming in. Okay, let me just work my magic on what I'm seeing here and what I'm feeling here. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of empowerment. There's a lot of, Yep, look at me. I'm like literally every single person on the top row in the 4 cards I drew out in the top for you guys. The looks in their faces. You got the Emperor. Look at him. Okay? Sorry, he's there. Look at him, right? You know, he's like cool, calm, collected, chill. He knows who he is. He knows where he's come from. He knows where he's going. He's sitting upon his ruling planet because this is Aries energy. So he's got his Mars ruling planet behind him. He's got the ram's head up on the wall for extra, you know, notability. Saying, yeah, that's right, I'm Aries. And like, he's literally like, it's the epitome of Aries, like hence why it's Aries energy. So yeah, he knows how to play the game, so to speak. He's got his chess piece there. I can't remember what piece that is. I did know chess. I have not played chess for a while, so I always need a refresher course when it's been a while on anything. So chess, you know, my knitting, I was like into that. Even with my macrame projects, anything that I try, I always have to do a refresher course. So yeah. So I can't actually remember which piece it is, but basically he's also got an ink tattooed on his arm there. Again, I used to know my symbols. I need to really keep up with that. He's even on a chessboard too. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, basically he's Aries. He knows how to play the game. Okay, ruling planet is Mars. You know, that's Mars is in war. Like, they're literally the baby sign, baby fire signs, you know, the cardinals. So they're very much players, okay? But I guess in a good sense. Like, they're not like player energy as in, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like play around and be a narcissist, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, it might come across like that, okay? But no, Aries are literally very driven, very grounded, and when they are in their powerhouse, this is them. Cool, calm, collected, you know, ready to play the game if they have to, but kind of not really going out there to play the game, if that makes sense. It's not their goal. They are very grounded and happy, but do not mess with them because they are ready and they are able to take you on. Okay, don't mess with the fire sign in general. I'm a Sagittarius. I've got a lot of Sag in my chart, sorry. So yeah, don't mess with us. And right after that, you have the Two of Wands coming in. Okay, so manifestations, you're waiting for them, you know. You've got that one wand in the back. That's all that stuff that you're trying to manifest in, right? Or past stuff too. It could also represent the stuff that you've already achieved or the stuff that you're letting go of, right? And you're bringing in this new wand, okay? Another beginning starts, or you're just waiting for that beginning back there to start. Because if you have a look, again, like I was trying to symbolize, the demeanor, the determination, the patience that these have, okay? Both fire energy as well. And both just sitting there, you know, sure of themselves. They know exactly where they're going. They know exactly what they're wanting to manifest. As you can see, she's got a lot of things sitting beside her. Mainly looks like she wants to travel the world, okay? But that's that passion, that drive, that action that fire signs have, okay? We all just want to get up and go. We don't know how to sit still. But when we do sit still in our power like this, it's because we have done that work and we know what's coming in. And we're quite happy to wait. And this is what your soul's telling you. You've done that work. You're in your power. You are standing or sitting in your power right now. Nothing's coming in that's going to disrupt you. You're not going to go back because you don't have any swords except for the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Swords, to me, she's very like grounded. Again, look at that face. Like, seriously. The first 3... Actually, no. Sorry. That's right. I did say 4. Because, again, you've got the 8 of Pentacles. And look at, like, her. Like, she's, you know, self-made. Boss. You know, she's, again, she's got that creations that she's had, like that she's done, and then she's got the creations that she's bringing forth, because that's how I see it. You got the flame on the side lit, so that's the stuff that she's manifesting. That's the stuff that she's working on. She's putting her fire, her passion into that, her energy into that. This stuff here, the fire's gone out because that's already done, that's past, and it's got the moon cycles above, okay, which symbolizes to me that the cycles that we go through, the steps that we go through, that we take on our journeys to whatever it is we're trying to manifest and build on. Whether it is a career, it is pentacles, so that's your stability, your security, your pentacles, your money, you know, building something up. And then, yeah, she's just sitting back, you know, at her desk, sorry. I was going to say in her office chair, but yeah, like basically she's sitting back, she's got her back to us, not really letting a lot of people in and seeing this, because this is her pet project. This is, you know, her being. She doesn't want too many people coming in, because when you have too many people coming in, it disrupts this beautiful natural flow that you get, you know, especially when you are coming from, where is he, the Emperor energy. You've got that energy of, you know who you are, you're sure of yourself, you know exactly what direction you are wanting to take, okay? You don't need anyone coming in, because you got this. And this is exactly what is happening. Your very first 4 cards are literally saying, I'm good. Like, I have a clear direction. I am sitting here patiently, right? Sitting here patiently waiting for these ones. Again, it could also be the same energy with this card. Like I said, that's the stuff that you have done, right? Exactly the same as over here with the stuff that is done and dusted. It's filed, it's manifested, it's been completed, it's out in the world, it's created. And then you're just like waiting for the other ones to come in, right? And again, very similar energies, okay? Every single one of these people in these cards, every single energy that I am picking up from these very first cards are exactly the same. And it's a beautiful progression showing where you come from, standing in that power, being assertive and sure, and having clear direction to where you're wanting to go and what you're wanting to build. And you're building up something very, very beautiful with that 8 of Pentacles card. 8 of Pentacles also came out in the first reading. Now, like I said, you've got 1 sword in this whole reading. All the rest are wands, pentacles, and cups. And you've got, well, with the fire energy that I can see at least, I remember, you've got 2 fire energies, because like I said, the Emperor is Aries, that's fire, and then you got the wands energy with the 2 of wands, which is your Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, which is all fire, basically. So again, you've got 2 there, you got 2 pentacles, and you got 2 cups, and then you got 1 major arcana and 1 sword. So yeah, mentalness, like with your mental clarity and your mindset, it's actually pretty stable, which ties in with everything that it is with right now. Like, moving on from that Emperor energy to that manifestation, beautiful, patient, waiting for your manifestations, the things that you, those new beginnings that you were starting up in the Ace of Wands, you know, in that very first one, because aces are like wands, which is, you know, new beginnings, fresh starts, new ideas. What you did in that, this is a continuation, and this is a continuation on from the Emperor mode, because you are standing in that beautiful power, and you're bringing those manifestations in, those new manifestations, right? You've recognized how far you've come. You've recognized that first ace, that first wand, she's done. Again, you've already done all that. That's that energy, right? That's everything that you've already brought to life. Now you just have to work on these ones, and you're manifesting them in, and there they are. Like, you manifest them in this one, and then you sit and you stay in that beautiful clear mindset, that beautiful, stable, emotional mindset, stable, grounded being, right? Because that's what she is. She's got the sword, she's ready. Again, it's very similar to what I'm getting from this one, where you're ready. You could defend, you can play the game, you can put that piece on that chessboard, you can, strike whoever you need to down with this sword, but you're choosing your battles wisely, and you know what to put that energy of yours into, what is worth the fight, because you have done this beautiful beautiful work to get into your power, so that you can bring in those manifestations and have that very serene, clear, mental state of mind, that balanced emotions, right? That's how I see her. That is the vibe I'm getting with everything else, right? And look, this is what I was saying, like with water. I said water because, again, she's got a bowl of water, but it's kind of like locked up. So that's the emotions that she is keeping there. Again, with healing, right? It's continuation, it's cycles. You're having to keep doing it. It doesn't just fix overnight. That's like a Band-Aid situation. You don't want to Band-Aid your growth and healing. You want to work like with it. You want to work towards this, like to get to this, okay? You want to work on yourself and healing those patterns and triggers that we have, that wounding that we have from everything that's happened to us in our life. You're wanting to get to this stage, and this is saying that you are, or you will be, depending on where you are in your journey right now, but you're going to get there, and that is beautiful. And again, you've got all that emotion that you've already healed, but you haven't chucked it away, because as the Queen of Swords knows, it never goes away, but you have locked it away because you have dealt with it. You have healed. Again, it's never going away, so it's always going to be there, right? Those emotions are always going to be there. They might be locked up for now. They could break out, okay? But you're sitting on top of them, okay? You're sitting pretty comfy too. And she has that very like forlorn, whatever, the contemplation, like, looking out, over what she has built up for herself. Sitting high up on her mountain, on her perch. And yeah, basically just ready. She's got her sword. She's ready if she needs to. But she knows when it's time. But yeah, beautiful energy. And again, all your creations that you have done and all the ones that you're bringing in are coming in. And you've got that beautiful cycling, the revolving energy with the moon cycles. You know exactly that it's basically just having to keep doing its turns. Again, Loki. It's got to keep going because that's the way of the world. That's what happens. It always keeps on turning. Nothing stops, even if you feel like everything stops. It doesn't actually stop. Okay? And that brings me to the wheel, which is another thing like that. It's literally that continuation, that wheel of fortune, that, that energy that the world will bring everything back around. Okay? And you need to balance. As you can see, she is standing on top. She's doing the tree pose, right? She's very balanced. Okay, she's very stable. She even has the little fluffy dye around her neck, And then she's got the energies of the dark and light. So the yin yang, the balanced energies, because she herself is balanced enough within herself. Okay, she's used what she's learnt from her healing to balance herself. I know that these aren't exactly counterparts, but still, in this reading, I feel, wrong spot. I do feel that is your counterparts, and that is that balance and that is that wheels cogging, the cogs, going around, that cycling around, going from one section, like starting from the beginning or the middle of your journey, to going all the way back around and starting again. And that is that continuation, which is beautiful. Seriously, this is good. You are grounding yourself. You've grounded yourself. Again, you are, learning how to keep yourself balanced. You're learning how to keep that beautiful grounding, that inner grounding that we get, right, from working on ourselves, from working on working and healing ourselves. This is like what we want, and recognizing that it's not gonna stop. It's gonna keep going back around. Okay, having that recognition of how life and how the world works, and just being okay with it. That is you standing atop the wheel. Very beautiful flow, very beautiful progression. You do have the Two of Cups in the reverse, which it does mean that this is you're in your power. Yes, you're manifesting. You have worked on your emotions and stabilizing yourself, with that Queen of Swords and that mental stability that we work so hard to have, but you do have that little bit of hurt still, okay? That little bit of pain. You're not fully wanting to open that heart center yet. You're still closing it off, and you're still protecting it, okay? That's what I'm getting from that, and being in reverse with everything else. And, because you've closed that off, anything new that's coming in that the universe is wanting you to see, right? So you got your ambitions, right? That's what you're manifesting. That's what you're trying to grow. This is your ambitions. This is what you yourself is working on, working towards. Your mission, your soul mission. This is saying that you're working so hard on your material outer world, then you're sort of missing new opportunities that are coming in your emotions, in possibly be like a love interest. You're missing out on that new, you're not receptive right now to anything new coming in, right? So this is what, again, Aries are like. Seriously, I'm trying to showcase this one. Okay, you're gonna zoom back out. Anyway, where was I? This is what Aries energy is all about, okay? And fire in general. Again, once we find something that we're passionate about and we have that forward action movement towards it, and it's bringing in that passion, it's waking us up sort of thing. It's giving us that drive, determination, something to look forward to, something to build on. We love that, right? I think a lot of people love that. They like to have a project, but this is also saying that it can get to the point where you are focusing too much on that project, focusing too much on being ready and in your power, with the Emperor there, and then the Ace of Cups, sorry, being in reverse with this one right next to it. It's literally saying that you are neglecting other things in your life from coming in, and you're not being receptive to that new abundance. Now you're going to zoom in to that abundance, that new, see how there's like a hand, someone's offering it, and you're sort of reaching for it. You're like, oh, I see it, but I don't know. I just don't know. Because you're focusing on building up your life around you and getting stable within that. You're focusing really hard on building something up here and bringing that in with your projects, whether it be a career that you're going into, whether you're just being defensive and defiant and you're like, yeah, I see you coming in, okay, but you hurt me, hence why you've got this and this coming out together. I'll put them in the right order. This person that is offering this new beginning in love that you're just a little bit not interested in right now. Because if you have a look, you've got 3 other ones that you've sort of been through. So this could be like an ex that has come in and out, or you just had the same scenario and you just feel it's the same thing as what you've been through, right? Which is why you are protecting and you're not wanting a new beginning, okay, in love. You're not wanting this new fresh start and opening your heart up to this new offer that's coming in. So sometimes, yeah, we can be very in our power, very driven, very career driven, but we also do have to remember that we have other things that can come in, because you've also got the 6 of Pentacles ending this reading, this tarot part of the reading. And that there, if you have a look, it's got a figure 8 or the infinity symbol, and it's obviously someone trying to come in, give you a pentacle, give you their offer, and your hand is out, and it is that, you know, infinite sort of connective energy. You're like, it's literally connecting both of you together. So I feel that with this coming in, and is this basically a distraction right now? Your material, like life, your material needs, whatever you're building up and manifesting and bringing forth with this, you know, it's basically, again, blocking you from this person trying to come in because you are not ready, because you've got so much going on. You know, you're distracting yourself with work, you're distracting yourself with your projects, with your ambitions, you're standing true and defiant, so a little bit maybe of that defense mode, a little bit too much in there to protect your heart from the hurt and pain that this person brought in. But with this card, I am seeing that you will be open, because again, you know, your hand is there, it's wanting to receive it, you're just looking over this way. You're just not really that interested right now, because I feel that you have something else you're wanting to build up at this point in time. So you're not even like looking over here. But it's not to say that, you know, you're not going to look over that way in the future, because this came up afterwards. So to me, right now, your main focus is you manifesting in a very stable future. That's your stability within yourself, your mental stability, right? Realizing, yes, this has happened. Yes, this healing is not going to go away. You've locked it up for now because you can't deal with it. You know, you're not needing to deal with it right now, or you have dealt with it enough and it's already disrupted, you know, your outer world. So you are using your power of manifestation to build up this, your projects, bringing them to light. You know, you keep adding onto the pile, and you just keep on sitting there with your back turned to this person. And yeah, unfortunately, what goes around comes around, which is why this is coming back around. And you're gonna be open to receiving it, or at least open to the idea of receiving what they have to offer. Because again, ending it with the 6 of Pentacles, just like take in that imagery, take it in. That pentacle that is on offer, it even has rainbow color. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but that rainbow color is there, which is what is literally coming down and what is being offered to you. Alright, rainbow of love and commitment. So it's gonna come in, and you will be ready to receive it. It's just at the moment you're working on your material, your outer world. You're working on stabilizing everything that this person possibly came in and disrupted, which is beautiful. Like, you are doing your inner work, and it is leading you to eventually having this second chance, this offer, you know, whether it be you just, you know, letting them in a little bit, right? Because you don't, like, the pentacle that they're holding isn't exactly right near your palm, okay? You've got other pentacles around, so you could have multiple offers coming in right now. I'm just going to get some clarifiers with the other tarot deck that I've got here. I will also list what cards I'm using. I forgot to do that for my first video, but I'm new at this. So as I go along, I'm like, oh, that's right, I forgot to do this. And I'll just, you know, I'll keep evolving. I'm learning and growing, and that is exactly what you're doing. So yeah. But no, hopefully that that does ring a bell, resonate, you know, with you. It is actually really beautiful. All these readings seriously have had such a beautiful, powerful message behind it. Like, everyone who's like watching these readings and resonating with it, you guys are amazing, beautiful people that are working towards that happy, stable, connected future, and it is looking great, and you're doing amazing work, even if you're at that point of your journey where you feel like you're not. Okay, there's nothing else coming out. Okay, so what came out is, funny enough, progression and celebration. So yeah, again, the progress that you are making in your materialistic world, that's pentacles, that is your, you know, that is everything that you're working towards on your outer world, okay? Security, stability, and within that, because earth energy, right? So that is, yeah, everything that's your career, that's your home work, like home work balance, whatever it is. I've been channeling way too long. I swear I'm losing the ability to speak, or at least get the messages out in a way that you guys can understand, so I do apologize, and I am hoping that this is getting out in a way that you can understand what I'm trying to say. But basically, you got that progress already, okay? You're working. That's that whole entire top row I just showed you of you manifesting those new ideas that you're coming in. That Eight of Pentacles of you just sitting there reaping the rewards of what you have achieved and what you're going to achieve. Like, you know, because it's still going. You're still progressing. And then you have celebration, which, you know, could be that Six of Pentacles if you do end up taking this person up on their offer that they are bringing in. It could also just be celebrating you and your accomplishments, the things that you are manifesting and building up for yourself in your materialistic world, all those beautiful things that you are working on and achieving. Boss vibes, you know, you're self-made. So yeah, again, it could go either way. I'm just, because you have got those three ending cards, it's like once you get this up and running, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should start working on healing my heart so I can, you know, be in this receptive energy to receive this offer that someone has very kindly brought in, you know, or as like trying to bring in. Because again, like I said, not quite there yet. There's still a few pentacles that you're working on in between the offer and, you know, your palm. So to me, it's, again, it's that progress, and it's progressing beautifully, okay? Your materialistic outer world, right? Things that you can control, you are controlling, and you're progressing in that. And the things that are out of your control, which is emotions, love, anything like that, where it's another person coming in, right? and you're having to allow time for said person. You're having to allow that little disruption that comes in to your materialistic world, right? When you have got a new person coming in, and that's spending time with them, being receptive to them, all that, like, it's actually balancing out very beautifully, okay? And it will all end up balancing out very beautifully. Like, it will keep continuing that way, sorry, because you do have the wheel, which is, you know, that stability and that beautiful universe working its magic and just bringing it all back in. That one wanted to come out. Oh, and this one. Oh, again, okay, seriously, no joke, this card has come out in every single reading. I love that. Yeah, every single one of you beautiful people are going inward, and you're, you know, starting to work on yourself, and you're starting to heal and learn your triggers. And it kind of sounds like it's either from a person breaking your heart or just, I mean, yeah, just with everything that has come out with that sort of growth and that, it feels like everyone, and I'm not saying it has to be a love interest that broke your heart. It could literally just be, you know, someone that you trusted might have created some sort of situation where it's like, hang on a second, like, why are you doing that to me all of a sudden? And it could be from your achievements, and they're a little bit jealous of that. Again, it's whatever your situation is, just, you know, add it all in, get the messages and how they resonate. I am also doing this for a massive collective group, so there are plenty of different scenarios and situations that all of you beautiful people are in at this point in time, and you're all in there. I don't know which one. You're all in different stages. There you are. Ah, butterfly. Oh my gosh. Seriously, that was in the second Kyle's one. Like, honestly, all three of these are like kind of syncing up in a way. Did I seriously do a twin flame thing? I don't know. The second pile had twin flame stuff. We'll see. If you resonate with that, great. But I'm just saying, every single time I try to do just a nice, simple reading, that little twin flame energy always comes into it. I'm just too powerful now. We are all just too powerful. Every one of us. Phoenix, that came out, no joke, in, oh gosh, it was either the first or the second one. There is a lot of synchronicities throughout these. No joke. This is tripping me out, but I love it so much. This is why I do this, and this is why it was my calling. Baby! Sorry. That could be what happens after you receive this person, after you have built up your, you know, outer world. Okay. I'm going to show you those two cards that I set aside before with your reading, because these are the ones that are tying in your general soul. Okay. Sorry. I just read the cards. Okay. Seriously? Awakening and soul mating. Yeah. I'll read up on this card. But just because I literally just started talking about twin flame journeys and stuff, and they're the two cards that came out, to me, I don't know who else is getting that vibe, but to me, with the energy that I just felt, seriously, no joke, the awakening, soul mating, like, come on. Put two and two together, like, that is tripping me out. I love that. You've also got the Phoenix that came out, like I said, right? So this is your overall message, for your soul. Like, this is what your overall message that your soul's trying to tell you about your journey, about where you are right now, about what's happening. Your soul is awakening, okay? And again, I'm going to read this Oh, where's the book for it? I gotta try and reach it. Soul Mating 34. Okie dokes. Embrace your soul to reveal a partner. Oh, yeah, okay. A new encounter or a deepening of an already existing union will profoundly change the way you perceive unconditional love. Oh my gosh. Chemistry between two people does not mean they are life partners. You have entered each other's life to awaken, expand, and open your hearts so wide that they may never close again. Ah, that's what $25. Okay. Time. Wait. Oh, wait, sorry. It may last for a moment, a season, or a lifetime. This is not necessary to shift the cogs of your heart. I said cogs when I was talking about the wheel, too. And feel the absolute ecstasy of you. A moment can open you to euphoria. The purpose of a soul relationship is to mirror your love and light and melt away any hard edges or walls you have built. Again, what did I say? You had the Ace of Cups shielding your heart right now. You have it in the reverse, okay? This is literally saying that this person, the one that is trying to offer you their bowl, their emotions, their, love, that you're just like, whatever. It's because you've closed it off because this person hurt it originally and you don't want to get hurt again, which is very understanding, because you've been triggered. And this is why you're standing in your power and you're so defensive, but like in a sort of good way, but like you're kind of choosing head decisions over heart decisions right now because you're wanting to just keep going. You're going to distract yourself with your projects. You're going to distract yourself with your materialistic world, the world around you, your work, whatever it is that you are throwing all of your energy into, right? And blocking this person out because they hurt you. Okay, but like that's what they were supposed to do. Whatever is mirrored will intensify. Love and peace will feel bigger, but so will fear or pain. Yeah. That's the part that sucks. I still sort of get those with my journey, and it's been nearly 2 years. It'd be 2 years this year in September. Well, okay, late September, early August. It was around that time. Ugh. So yeah, hopefully it gets better. But I've been working myself, and this is where I'm hoping to help other people. This is why I started doing this, and why I was driven. This is where my soul, my awakening pushed me. And I love it. Because, like, this is, like, look at what's happening. Oh my god. Okay, where was I up to? Love and peace will feel bigger. That's all fine. Okay, I already said that bit. This reveals any wounds that hold us away from love so we can heal them as we embrace more of the love we already recognize. Okay, so these cards have like meditation or like soul mastery classes, so it tells you what you should do. So with this one, right, if you are single at this point, right, hold this card, well, you can't really hold this card between your hands, and stand in front of a mirror. You could do the rest of it though without the card. You can just imagine that you're holding it, unless you do have this deck. It is the where are we, Denise Jarvie, I think, The Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Your Soul. So if you do have this deck at home, get this card out and hold it between your hands and stand in front of a mirror. Look into your eyes. If this is confronting, you can close your eyes. That's what it says. Imagine breathing in green and breathing out gold. Continue to breathe in gold and breathe out green as you hold a steady, compassionate connection with your eyes or inner eye. Breathe love in and breathe love out. Allow yourself to be at complete ease. Just like you will feel when your desired lover is in front of you. You are becoming a lover of life, learning to make love in every moment. Feel a deep and profound connection to yourself. You can now open your heart to a deep, profound connection with another. So yeah, opening that heart center. Okay, so we want this to go like that. Okay, but yeah, opening that heart center, breaking down those walls. You will recognize it when it arrives too. So that's the beautiful thing about soul connections and awakenings. You are coming into that power. You are aligning within yourself to the point where everything that's meant to be shown to you will come in. Okay? This person's pentacle, this person that's offering you, if you choose to go to that offering, because it's saying it's there, okay, with the Four of Cups, you're just a little bit, you're not really looking towards that at the moment, because you're still closing off that heart center, because you've been hurt and you're still healing. But with the Six of Pentacles, you know, it's there. The offer is there when, or if you are wanting to go towards it. Remember, you do have free will, and it's whatever you feel, because this is your soul. Like, you're literally following where you're meant to go. So that's if you're single, do that. And then if you have a partner, both you and your partner sit or lie down comfortably. You can be in the same room or elsewhere. This meditation will move you both beyond space and time into the beauty of love. So it is not necessary to be in the same place. And then you just breathe in and receive the love of the universe. Breathe out and send this love to your partner. Breathe in and receive the breath, change page, from your partner. And breathe out love to them. For the rest of this meditation, imagine each breath imagine each breath in opens your heart to further receive the love and breath of the universe, as well as love and breath from your partner. As you breathe out, you send love to the earth, the universe, and your partner. Your heart grows larger and larger. Be filled with the universal life force and allow yourself to feel completely full of love. Set you and your partner free to align with the secret desires of your soul. Okay, seriously, no joke, beautiful card. But this person literally has pushed you and has awakened you, which is why everything has come out, and I'm going to try and get the pieces that came, the cards that came out before. Okay, so this one here, she came out with the wolves and that in every other reading, pile 1 and pile 2. So go check that out. I only just recognized that she's got like a infinity. It's kind of weird. It's like it's got a little stairway coming down off of, that. I don't even know what it is. It just is like a chunk, like a rectangle shape. Anyway, but it's like a staircase, right? So it's connecting, and then it's an infinity symbol. So yeah, but no, this card came out for every single pile. So if you would like, or if you were drawn to another pile, definitely check it out. But you got that one, which is retreat into nature, solitude, and then you've also got this one that came out, which is keep the vigil, justice will triumph. So and he's got like the little cup up there, so it's like the Holy Grail sort of way. And it's got the blue rose. I know that's significant. I just can't remember at the moment. Sorry. The beautiful love that I'm feeling right now, I do have my rose quartz on as well. That could be it too. But seriously, it feels so nice. I love your energy. Sorry. It's taking over right now. So I'm forgetting like everything, as you do when you seriously fall in love with someone. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, there's always that one person that has come into your life, right? And it's just they just do it. They take over everything, and you don't, like, you just feel like you're a babbling idiot in front of them, or you just feel like, why are they even like there talking to you when there are tons of other people at like the party or wherever it is that you're, like, even in life in general, like, you just think, oh, like, seriously, you could have anyone. Bye. That's what some people do. And this is what this person did for you. But they hurt you to the point where, you're just a little bit, wanting to isolate yourself, which is perfectly fine and normal. And that is exactly what you're supposed to do, okay? It came out for a reason. So go into nature, go into hermit mode, solitude, do whatever it is that you need to do to heal, and to triumph, okay? Everything's going to work out. The universe, the universal justice, karma and everything, it's going to make it so that this is going to all work out, okay? But you yourself have to keep vigil. So you have to keep that, like what you're wanting to work towards, everything like that. You need to keep it, that little visual, right, in front of you, that goal that you're going for. You know, you need to keep it, and you need to keep seeing it so that you can keep going towards it and building it up. Now, you got these three here, so I'll start with this one. I'm trying to find it. There it is. Dreamscape. So it's a little fairy that has monarch butterfly wings, I'm pretty sure. I think they're the ones that eat, like they're the, I don't know. My friend told me this once, but she's got the sun behind her as well, right? So she's just like fireballing it up. Like that is a lot of fire energy, which is what you're in. You could be a fire sign too. And you could be Aries, you know, hence why you're in the Emperor power. Sorry, I keep pushing down there because the Emperor card's under that card. You can't see it, but anyway. So this one here, again, butterflies came out in the second reading, pile 2's reading. So there could be messages in that. She's also got a little cat. I just saw there's a black cat down near the crystals, and she's sort of grounding, and she's standing in her power. Like, look at her. She's just like, yeah, I know I'm awesome. But she's stable and grounded, and it's screaming Emperor vibes right now. And a little bit of that, you know, because like the, you know, it's a bit of the energies that are going around her and what's fueling her, and the fact that she's just letting the cycles of life turn and she's getting that fire fueling her from the sun, you know, the masculine energy is like, yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, this is Dreamscape. So dream work, subconscious, imagination. Okay, so again, dreams, like your dreams, anything that's coming through subconsciously is definitely going to help you right now. So definitely keep an open mind with that. And I know I think it's purple hairlight is the one that helps you to remember your dreams. So maybe having that either under your pillow or just in like a tower form, like a pyramid or point form next to you. You can have just the stone as well. I think it still works fine, but yeah, like that might help you with the dream regression as well, or even like just committing to, like, you know, before you go to bed, just reciting a little affirmation or a little chant and say, I will, you know, remember my dream. I will. Or like, you know, call out to your guides or angels if there is anything that you need to remember from that dream state, from the subconscious mind taking over for that bit while the conscious is asleep. Anything that needs to come through, basically. You can ask for it to reveal itself when you wake up. Also, keeping a journal, like a dream journal too, or just like a journal in general will probably help as well, because then any other synchronicities that come up, like butterflies or you know, whatever else, like the blue rose and stuff, anything like that, like there's little symbols on each of these cards. The wolves as well, a cat, like anything that comes up that's a symbol that you might see or you might have been seeing, just definitely keep note of that. It does help, because then you can go back and be like, oh my god, so yeah, okay, that means that, because all you can do is just Google the meaning behind all of it, and it gives you that knowledge and insight, and it will help you within this journey that you are on, your soul mission journey. So yeah, sorry, back to the cards. So you have exploration coming out, boldness, unknown, limitless. Okay, so you're exploring everything. Basically, you're setting out on this beautiful, beautiful journey, this life journey, the soul journey, and you're exploring and you're seeing what you can sort of do, okay? Because it's got boldness. That's, again, Emperor. Like, he's very bold and sure of himself, right? And you've got that limitless, so there's nothing that you can't sort of achieve or accomplish or set out to do, okay? You have no boundaries set, basically. You're just like, let's just go. I just, you know, I feel like I can walk on water, whatever. Like whatever you're wanting to like explore and try to gain knowledge from or just experience, you're doing that as well, which is great. And then you've got the guardians, shielding, defense, and warning. So that's where that defensiveness comes in. You've also got the moon. You kind of have several depictions of the moon. It's kind of like a mirrored energy, if that makes sense. Or like the brighter energy, and then you have like that shadowy side as well. It could be to do with that. You have got a lot of waterfalls in this card as well as the fact that she is sort of shielding or protecting herself. So that is that protection and shielding, kind of on her center. If you have a look, most of that energy looks like it's around that center part of her. So that's the heart. So I do feel like that is you protecting and shielding your heart and guarding it, which is fine as well. You have been hurt, so that is totally fine. You have to do whatever you have to do to get yourself back into that beautiful, receptive love, unconditional love energy. And then these ones came out, seedlings, so sprouting new ideas, sprouting that new beginning. That's what I'm seeing with everything else that's coming out within this reading, sorry. You've also got baby, which is, again, birth. It goes hand in hand with the seedling. It really does. And what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to set out to do, you're rebirthing yourself. And again, it came out with the phoenix, which is transformation, rebirth, coming up out of those ashes after you have died and, you felt like you're dying, at least anyway. You're coming back out and you're regrowing, you're restructuring, you're transforming yourself into this beautiful, strong firebird. And there's a lot of fire energy. So again, you could be a fire sign. But yeah, you've had to do this because that's that protective energy, okay? You've been hurt, okay? You've had to go within. You've had to crumble down, okay? You had to turn to ash because of that hurt and that pain that you went through. But now you're coming back up. You're growing. You're giving birth to yourself. Okay, it could also mean that it could be a baby, because you do have that offer that was coming in that you're just not receptive to at this moment, because you're working on other things. You're working on, wrong card. You're working on building yourself back up and relighting that fire within you and that passion and that drive, and that is beautiful. And seriously, take as much time as you need to on this journey, because again, healing, especially healing your heart after like a breakup or after heartbreak or any loss, it's hard and it's tough, and you're starting that journey or you're in the middle of that journey, wherever it is that you are, you're doing amazing, beautiful work, and just keep on doing that, whatever you feel like you need to do, right, to get back to you. Just, yeah. And that person, if they're really wanting to offer you something substantial, not just half things, then they're going to be there still, right? They're going to be still there at the end. They're going to still have that offer, if they're very patient and they are willing to wait for this love, for this connection. They'll be there. I have faith that it will with everything else that came out. And again, you have free will. If you don't want to really, receive this offer that's coming in, you don't have to. You honestly do not have to. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, but just know that there is an offer and it is coming in. Okay, you might even already know that this offer's been put out there with that Four of Cups, because it's there, you're aware of it, your hand is like sort of reaching for it, but you're just not feeling it right now because of that hurt. Okay, that's the one that wanted to come out. This one did actually show itself, so I'm gonna take that too. Oh, and you know what, I'm gonna take this one because it flipped over. Anything that flips over okay? If it wants to be seen, it will find a way to be seen. That's how I see it. Okay, you can come out. These cards are like very glossy, so they tend to, well, they tend to go one of two ways. They either get really stuck, so when you're trying to shuffle them, they're just sticking to each other in the middle, and it's not good. You're trying to get that clear message out, and you're like, which one? Or they're too slippery to the point where they're just like falling out everywhere. You know, like as soon as you take a little bundle of it, it just, a whole heap of them just fall out, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, beautiful cards though. They are very beautiful. And again, I will be linking these cards, all the cards that I use. I will link them in the description box, so if you guys do want to check them out for your own collection, or you're just curious, then you'll be able to go hunt them down. Okay, I just bundled them all up so it was a lot easier. So I'll start with these ones. These are the little messages just to tie in the reading and give you some more guidance. Soul purpose. My soul purpose is to be the person I have always been, but now I see, hear, accept, and embrace that person. Beautiful, beautiful card, and definitely is exactly what you're doing. Follow me. To follow my soul is to follow me. To follow me is to walk my path, which is exactly what you're doing as well, okay? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Time. The universe always allows time. Again, that is that isolation, going inward, you know, having that time to just work on you and your stability, and finding out who you truly are and what you're willing to put up with and what you're willing to put out into the universe to receive what you, like your abundance and your gifts. This one's come, sorry, don't laugh at that. You're not immature. With faith comes hope. With hope comes faith. With hope and faith comes love. With love comes me. With me comes life. Yeah, moving on. Gosh, I swear, I'm a mature person. Then you've got Dragon Love. Also, that is a beautiful card too, and the message behind it is good. Is beautiful and ties in with everything. Dragon Love. Love endures, preserves, and creates the conditions for growth. We dragons now offer you all you need to create loving bonds that enrich and inspire you. Open your heart wide and be ready to receive. Yeah. It's a lot of love here. Love within yourself and love from this person too. And you probably do love this person even if they have hurt you. Because let's face it, this connection, twin flame or not, is a very deep soul connection, and this person has changed you and pushed you into this awakening. They did that because of that triggering that love that you have. Okay, so yeah, there is love, whether you receive it from them or not at the end of this journey is up to you again. But yeah, there is, and they do love you, and you do love them despite all the hurt. Dragon lives. In other times, other dimensions, we have flown with us. Sorry, you have flown with us side by side. Feel the memory of our adventures stir and soar within you. You are brave and bold. Believe in your courage. Believe in dragons. Humans often step back, believing their dreams to be impossible. That's that stuff that you're manifesting. Everything you're going towards. With our energy, our support, you can attempt all that you dream of. Self-belief is our dragon gift. Inspiration will be the result. Yes, that goes hand in with the exploration as well, because you're exploring what you're able to do, how far you're able to go. Becoming dragon. To truly live in this life, you must learn how to die within it. Yes, death and rebirth. That's that, the phoenix coming in. Where are you? You were right in front of me. I saw you in the camera, but I didn't see you like right in front of me. And then my computer went to sleep, so now I can't see anything. There you are. Okay. Yeah, so this is beautiful. Again, this is exactly the same. Transforming, becoming you. You must learn how to die within it. You see that dying and rebirth. That's where I was going. Let it go, dear child. You will step forth from the embers, naked and reborn, and ready to rule. Just like this beautiful firebird. Oh, I love phoenixes. Okay, and dragons. Okay, cosmic dragon. We dragons hold cosmic energy. We can share this with your own ventures. Ugh. Let us breathe out life-giving star fire into your dreams and see them come true. Why was that so hard to read? Oh, okay. And then finally from these ones anyway, dragon initiation. The initiation, I said it, I swear I did. We dragons often evolve, moving through the gateways of life, and now we come to help ease you through the door into the next epoch of your life. I think that's how you say that. We will cheer you through. So you have a lot of fire and a lot of fire deities and birds and beings that are on your side with the dragons and the phoenix. That is beautiful. Zinnia, absence. What is not here is the key. That is that person. I do feel that the loss that you feel from this disconnect with that person. Yeah, it's definitely that. And anything else that you feel like you should have had by now. Yeah. But just remember, if it's not here, it's not meant to be here yet. Or it's not meant to be here for now. It can come back. Things can always have a rebirth, like that previous one said, and like the phoenix rebirth. But yeah, heartsease, I don't know how to say that. It kind of looks like pansies. I don't know. Violet. Anyway, sorry, I don't know plants. But this one is compassion. Tread a little more tenderly. And yeah, definitely need to have more compassion for yourself and for that beautiful heart. I'm gonna try and center it. That beautiful heart of yours that has been hurt. Remember to nurture it back to health. Sunflower, assertiveness. This one came out from one of the other readings. I cannot remember if it was the second one or the first one. I think it was the second one. Rise up, stand stronger, and be true. Find your power, your center. Camellia. Sorry. Peace, be calm, and calm will come. Yes. And these are the final message cards for your reading. And hopefully this has helped. But yeah, these are the final ones. I release my need to be perfect and I center into my commitment to serve the world more love. Which is exactly what twin flames are supposed to do if it is a twin flame connection, which is what it seems to be. I mean, awakened by like a person that has triggered that pain within you. It could be just the fact that you got really hurt in this connection as well. But anyway, you're here watching this as well. If you are still here watching this. So thank you if you are. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, the fact that you're still here watching this and getting the messages says it to me. Twin flame, if not a very deep, meaningful soul connection that was meant to happen to push this this awakening and rebirth within you and within them. I am not the victim, I am the lighthouse. Yes. Okay. Just remember that light radiates out. That's your soul. Again, this is a soul message reading. So it's going to have a little bit of that ember that is within you, that glow from your soul coming out. There is always a solution of the highest good. Yes. And that is, again, the universe is saying this is meant to have happened. Yes, it's painful, but it's going to end very, very... It's going to end with good things. It's going to end well. You just have to get over the speed bump, the little life lessons that you have to learn for now and go through that pain and hurt to have that rebirth. This is the last one too. I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. That is so good to end this reading on, because that is literally this reading in one card. That is what's happening. Okay? So, you are in your power. You are learning and evolving from this heartache that you had, right? from this person. You are learning what you're worth. You're learning what you're wanting, especially out of love, you know, in these commitment, these relationships that come in. You know exactly where you're heading, okay? You are using that powerful intuition, that powerful inner knowledge that you are gaining from the universe, from your spirit guides, from this awakening energy of you reconnecting with your subconscious, with the divine, with the energy around you. This is all happening because you are saying that you are wanting to have a rebirth. You are saying that you are ready for this, okay? Your soul is saying that you are ready for this. Your mind might have a little bit to do with why things get stalled here and there, but you've also got that Queen of Swords energy, so it's a little bit it's the defensive energy, but it's also that stable defensive. I will only fight when I need to, not very defensive to the point where every single time someone comes in, you're going off your tree at them, you know. So yeah, that triggering, that wounding that you feel, you're healing and you're working towards better union within yourself and within this connection if you choose that, you know, that cup that that person's offering, that pentacle that they're offering to you. And yeah, it's beautiful. Definitely just embrace this beautiful journey. It is a really beautiful journey to self, and recognize what power there is within you, you know, because that's it, like, you hold the power. It's in all of us. We all have this power. We just have to wait for ourselves and our soul and subconscious and things to be woken up so that we can, you know, start doing this journey ourselves. Because everyone, seriously, I believe everyone on this earth, everyone has the potential and the power within them to do this, okay? We just, yeah, sometimes you just need to have that right person come in, or have that right moment happen to you that sparks that awakening and triggers you. And it's beautiful, even though it feels like it's not. It is beautiful, and you're doing amazing, and I love you to bits, and I wish you all the best of luck with your journey, and just enjoy it, enjoy life. And thank you so much for watching this reading. This is the last one. My pick a card reading is over. Thank you so much to everyone who did stay for this point, and I do hope that it resonated, and I do hope that it helped give you some clarity, some guidance, some, you know, messages that you needed to hear right now to help you within this journey that you guys are all embarking on. And yeah, it's just really beautiful, and thank you so much again for tuning in and for letting me do this reading for you. You know, like, I love this, and I love when it all, like, I love the energy that I get, and I just love it. Okay, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of love in this room. There's a lot of love in this, you know, universe, and I love tapping into it. But no, thank you so much. If you did like it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel so I can build this beautiful community up that I am trying to build. And also comment if it did resonate. I would love to hear, and, you know, see how many people I can reach and inspire and help. So yeah, thank you so much, and good luck with everything. I love you all. Mwah.